scale. You don't really need nobody.
Yo, what's the word, y'all? This your boy B Morgan, of course. Listen, y'all already know what time it is, and guess what? I'm here with Fessup Wit Peachez. I'm gonna need y'all to go follow, you feel me? Get in tune, tap in, you already know. Wrong to
What's around when nobody cares? Ain't nobody like me cause I'm real. Body nice when she shit like a pill. Let me know if you trying to stay with me before you disappear. And these streets gotta keep that thing on me, just in case you're not clear. Boy, you a demon, though, he keep on staring. We send shots, that's the noise they keep on hearing.
Yo, this is Fessup Wit Peachez. You already know about the James in the building from New York.
What up, boy, making you? She with me, that's still my battle. Pussy wet like I see her Barbados. Play with me while you think I'm Play-Doh. Track star, why she wanna be late? Video shine, they ask for replay. Ain't gon' stop till they hate my name. Miss my crib, I put her on the chain. Want the money, I don't want the fame. No, I'm Bobby, she wanted my name. Should've asked her how they.
What's going on? This is your boy Ozzy, aka Ozzy Hype. Fessup Wit Peachez. Make sure you subscribe to Peachez.
Hey guys, I know I'm looking crazy and I'm in a situation, but I couldn't, not do the show even with my situation. I'm not looking for sympathy, so don't think, oh, she doing live because no, I'm really not. I'm dedicated to what I'm doing, and I just felt like I didn't want to take a break and mess up the flow that I had because I have my months planned out. So ain't no hospital bed gonna stop me from giving y'all Fessup Wit Peachez. Happy Sunday, guys. How are you guys doing? I'm trying to keep it together. Yes, I'm in a hospital. For everyone who knew, that called and checked on me, came, brought me food, whatever. I really appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I'm okay. Just a little minor setback for a major comeback. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Those that know me, y'all know this what's going on. Keep me in your prayers, and I'm okay. I'm okay. Trust me, I'm okay. I'm in pain, but I'm okay. Like, you feel me? I'm here. I'm breathing. I'm living. God is good. It could be worse. So I take that in stride, and you feel me? I'm good. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. And I couldn't not do this show today because I have two of the most amazing OGs and dancers, entrepreneurs, and I have them on my show today. So I couldn't reschedule them. Hospital bed and all, the show is still gonna go on. So if y'all hear the nurses coming in the back to check my vitals, don't trip. Don't trip. It's just the nurses. They coming to check my vitals and do all that other stuff. And yeah, that's that. But today, y'all know we have amazing Reg, the OG Reg, and the OG Nugget up today. Very two amazing people, pioneers of the Flex community that have built and put the Flex community on their backs. And they have taken the Flex community to a different level. They have taken the Flex community to a different angle. Um, and yeah, they've been rocking. They've really been rocking. They really been getting their shit together. The first person I'm gonna bring up is my African brother. Y'all know him. You feel me? My brother Nugget. I'm still waiting for Reg to hop on. But I'm gonna talk to Nugs first because Nugs has to go because he has prior engagements. He's busy. I thank him so much for taking the time out to even do this with me. But yeah, that's how that's going. So Mike, I don't know if you can hear me, but can we drop a video of Nug real fast before we bring him up? Can we drop a video of Nugs real fast before we bring him up? Or you just want to bring him up? Let me know which one you're doing. But yeah. Yo.
DJ Aaron.
Just a little, just a little.
I'ma go, I'ma go. I'ma go, I'ma go, I'ma go, I'ma go, I'ma. So what you know? I'ma go hard. So what you know? I'ma go hard. So what you know? From you say hard, bigger, harder. This are the next episode in the saga. 300-foot yacht on the harbor. Private jet is a Airbus 380 we order. I'ma go, I'ma go, I'ma go, I'ma go, I'ma. So what you know? I'ma go hard. So what you know? I'ma go hard. So what you know? From you say hard, bigger, harder. This are the next episode in the saga. 300-foot yacht on the harbor. Private jet is a Airbus 380 we order. From you say hard, bigger, harder. This are the next episode in the saga. All me son pampas, them a Prada. I'ma go harder. Me say I'ma go harder. I say that I'ma go.
Hey guys, you ready to see an amazing dance? Let me hear you say yeah! Yeah! That was weak, Hey girl.
Hi, this is Kyle Hanagami.
And Ellen Kim.
And we're from the Lost Kids. Hi, this is Kyle Hanagami. Hi, this is Kyle Hanagami.
And Ellen Kim.
And we're from the Lost Kids. And
Okay, because I'm like, bro, that's enough. Because I don't know what's going on. But bring up Nugget. We're going to bring up Nugget to the platform, talk to the OG, see what's going on. Can we bring Nugget up?
Yo,
Yo, what's the vibe, bro? Day.
Wagwani.
Wagwani, Ringmaster Nugget in the building. So, bro, you know I've been feeling to get you on my show. I know you can't show your face right now because I'm just thankful that you even able to do the audio because you a busy man. I know you a busy man. But like I said, the flex culture is here and a lot of people have been getting misconstrued concepts about what the flex culture is. So before I even get into my question for you, what is your sound definition of what flexing is?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Now what you saying now?
I said, before I get into all the other questions that I got for you, I want to start off with asking you, what is your definition of what flexing means or what flexing is?
It's not even what flexing really means. It's the style of flexing come about from people like me, Reg, Reem, Marty, Gutter, all of us, if I'm missing anybody's name, that came together with our own personal styles and created one style. So whether it's
Okay,
sporting,
so,
bone breaking, get low, gliding, hat tricks, connecting, all that bone breaking together creates flexing.
so you're saying your generation was the founding of flex, not the generation before you.
No, the dance that's the I'm just tired of talking. Honestly, it's like
I know it is,
it's
but
like
it's
when you,
cool because you gotta
it's like
create
you got to understand. You understand when me, Reem,
Mhm.
Reg, all of us came together, we could have named it anything else.
Right.
So when you say flexing Brooklyn, I'm nothing like I said to do. Like it's just a show we showcased our talents.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying. So you guys created the style flexing before when you guys came because the people before y'all was considered what dance hall?
dancehall. They was doing dance. Like even Rohan said it. He did an interview with Swiss, whatever, and he's like hyperactive. He didn't, I don't know. He called it like whatever he called it, but the main word he said was different from what we was doing. So whatever Rohan was doing is not what we was doing.
Okay. So that was the Bingies and
Yeah,
the Bingies.
anytime crew, and all those people. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Samantha,
Shout out to
Dennis.
they was into the. But only thing that made us similar is we all did to the same music.
Okay.
But we're not from Flatbush. You understand? We're from East New York. So East New York is not a heavy reggae culture.
Scenery.
Exactly. Right. East, whoever's from the East know that. Like maybe now, but back then East was heavy on hip hop. You know what I mean? It wasn't like reggae. It wasn't Flatbush. It wasn't Crown Heights. The style was kind of like mixed in between hip hop and reggae. You know what I mean? Because they're not too far from Crown Heights, but the East is its own world. East New York and Brownsville is not really reggae. Most people's like from the South or like, African American. None of them was really, and we have mad Spanish people.
Mm-hmm.
So reggaeton was bigger in East New York than reggae music was.
Okay.
But we had few DJs in East New York, like Father, shout out to Father, and we had few DJs, Springer and them, that did play reggae music. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that we did have people that played tunes, and we got into it, and we did battle, but it was a small community of people in the East that danced the reggae music.
So then how did you start learning your style? What did you see that made you say, you know what, I want to learn that? How did you become
It's not even about what I saw to make me say I want to learn that. I already did dancehall when I grew up, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's not it was that I didn't want to do the Scooby-Doo and Thunderclap.
Okay.
So we no longer want the music to control our dance style. So me and Reggie, it's like we need to figure out a way to make our own style where music doesn't control the way we move. Because once the gun tunes stopped coming out, we was like, what we going to do now? What we going to be doing Thunderclap now that everybody else is doing? Because remember, we like to dance. We like to do what nobody else didn't do. So we didn't want to dance like nobody wanted to dance like nobody back then.
That's a fact.
Nobody wanted to dance like Bingy. Yeah, nobody wanted to dance like Bingy. And whoever was nice, nobody wanted to dance like the Brucker. And like I said, people wanted to battle him. Nobody wanted to dance like him. Only BSV wanted to dance like him. None of us wanted to dance like him. We wanted to beat him. So everybody adopted the way they danced. Even down to Bingy, he found the way he danced, the way he mixed his Robo Man with his dance. So that was his own unique way of dancing. The way he did his dance whole steps was still unique to other people, whether it was Fresh Kids, Bogle, anything. But there was certain dance steps that people create, like the heel toe, the prong, that we all did when that song came on. But when it came to gun tunes, we all had our particular style we made up for ourselves to battle with.
Right. Okay.
So basically, my battle style and Reg battle style, and then Reem and Gutter, we just merged it together to make Flexing, because we all danced on that show. But Flexing as the dance style is birthed from a bunch of crews from Flexing Brooklyn, but it had nothing to do with people that came from Flex. Just because you're on the show doesn't mean you created Flexing. That's two different things.
Okay. So when you talk about the styles of flexing, I'm gonna name some styles and I want you to tell me what name goes to that style that you would say, you know what, they brought that style out and made that style what it is today. So, animation.
What do you mean animation? Who does animation?
They said that's a part of flexing. So
No. See,
this is why,
it's the problem is people, now that we have social media and internet and all that, you can start pinpointing stuff like, okay, we didn't call it animation growing up.
okay. So what was the name?
We just called it creating styles of character. So we call it character movement. So basically, I'll create a character from playing Soul Calibur. So I make the Valdo.
Okay.
So that'd be that's basically animation of me animating myself like I'm Valdo.
Okay.
It's like gliding. It's different types. Like Juke is glide, Chicago footwork people glide, but they do it different ways. But it's still Juke and it's still Chicago footwork. It's not the same thing.
Right.
Because it's the way they go into steps, the way they get out their steps. If you're a real dancer, you know it's all different.
Right. The patterns.
So Papa's animate, but they animate doing the Scarecrow and the Old Man, as we animate doing the Matrix and doing shit from Blade or Jackie Chan, like doing the Drunken Master. So it's different.
So I asked you that question only because, and I said to give me a name, because especially for the young generation now, there's so many stories of who started this or who was the pioneer of this. So that's why I said I'm gonna throw some styles out there from flexing, and I want you to say, yeah, he stamped this.
You
He
gotta understand,
stamped that.
like you gotta understand, like once you saying the word
Because you got
flexing,
so many people that saying they did it.
no, you can't. If they did it, then we wouldn't be able to make the style flexing inside the dance culture. Forget New York, it's a dance culture
Right.
where there's ballet, there's hip hop. You get around. There's ballet, there's contemporary, there's crump, there's juking, there's Chicago footwork, and now it's also flexing. Once you say the
Right.
word flexing, you already know what that style is already. So if there was already a style called flexing, how would we be able to make up flexing? You know, it doesn't make no sense. You can't remake popping now because there's already a style called popping.
Right.
There's already style where you lock it. It's already people that do voguing. You can't. It's whacking. People may think
Right.
voguing and whacking is the same thing, but it's not the same thing. Just because they move in their
This
hands.
is why. This is why we need you for the knowledge,
No, you
bro.
don't
We
need me.
need
You just
for the
got
knowledge.
retard. No, the problem is a lot of
No,
uneducated dancers. I don't need to explain myself to uneducated people. They could go out there and find the knowledge for themselves. So it's either you want the knowledge or you just don't want it, or you want to be ignorant. That's all it is.
in a way, bro, I'll say I disagree with you with that only because I've I came up in y'all generation, new generation, even now
Well, you
generation.
keep saying our
And
you see, Peaches, this is where you messed up at. There was no generation before us doing what me and Reginus was doing. That's a lie. If you got to pull up tapes now,
that's
show.
why I said our generation,
So
bro.
it's like
Our
after our
generation.
generation, once we got on ABDC, dance was quiet before I got on ABDC. Nobody was talking about dance. Everybody retired. Everybody went to get jobs, working FedEx, doing whatever they was doing.
You mean dance culture or the flex culture?
I'm talking about, I don't care about dance. I'm talking about flexing only. That's the dance style I
Okay,
do.
okay.
So, and I'm saying I'm in the dance industry.
Right.
So when they ask for an email, we looking for poppers, flexers, crumpers. They asking for the style we created. Why they asking for flexers? If we do popping, that don't make sense.
Okay.
I'm in the industry, Peaches. I don't work with every artist. All of us did. The
This is
emails go.
why
We're
I
looking for
need you to
flex dancers.
trust
We're looking
y'all.
for flexers. We're looking for bone breakers. Why they asking for that then?
Like I said, I've been around so many people and everybody has their own story. That's why I'm asking you the questions now that need to be answered because a lot of people have stories that are made up, bro. A lot of people have stories, and like I said, this is why I feel the flex world is where it is right now because there's so many stories
No, it
and
is where
no.
no, it is where it's supposed to be at. That's what I'm trying to say. Explain to you again. There's the
Mhm.
NBA and there's street ball.
Right,
What happens is street ball stays with street ball, but the NBA is the NBA still is. The rules of the NBA is still the rules of the NBA. So no
right.
matter what you call a dunk, the NBA don't call it a dunk. It's not a dunk. What you call carry in the streets, and the NBA calls it carry, they version of a carry is different from what the version is in the streets.
Okay.
So you can understand what I'm
But
saying. All these
right,
versions you
I can
hearing.
understand what you're
So
saying.
like you
Yeah.
can understand, like I'm in the industry, Peaches. So I'm not talking about he say, she say. People, it's like saying this happened with every dance style, popping, crumping, who did this, who started what, and people. But the industry all knows.
Okay, but I'm not talking about the industry right now because you're in the industry. I'm talking about as
I'm talking about,
far as
but
the
I'm trying to say you
people
can't. The industry
trying
only
to
deal with.
learn.
No, you gotta hear me. Industry only deal with legitimacy. They go and search things, engines, and find out who started what. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay,
So you have to care about that because they're not gonna go on national team and say these people are the creators. They're not the creators, Peaches. Because now you're talking about legal actions.
right.
You gotta
That's a
understand what I'm
fact.
saying to you now.
I clearly understand what you're saying.
So
I
when
was
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
for the
legitimacy of
generation.
who started
Yeah,
what is when you talk about the industry, they go by documentations. What where you can they have the power to find search engines to find who started what and when it first came, when they first appeared to them.
right,
So
right.
when we got on ABDC, all of us they said that we know you started because we search every all up and down, and you guys are the
Hello, I think we lost Nug. Did we lose Nug, bro? Did we lose Nug? I hope we didn't lose Nug because he's about to get deep. Big man. We got red.
Yo,
What happened to Nug? We lost Nug.
I don't
What?
know. Where
Bring
he
Nug.
at?
Yeah, Nugs was just talking and then we brought you in. Where's Nugs? Bring Nugs back on. Let's
I
try
don't
to get
know.
Nugs back on.
I don't know
But
how to do it.
I'm talking to my engineer.
Oh, okay.
Sidebar with my engineer. Yeah, y'all try to bring Nugs back up there because he was talking through audio. But welcome, Reg. We've been postponing this. You finally up on the platinum. Shout out to OG Big Reg. Yeah, his audio
Hello.
dropped. So you can hear
I
me.
hear I hear Nugs.
You hear Nugs?
Yo,
Can you hear me? You can hear me now, Nugs? Yo,
hold on. Yo,
you can hear
Yo.
me, bro?
yeah, I gotta run
Can
and
y'all
grab
hear
something
me?
from the front. Yeah,
Can
hello.
y'all? Yeah, can you hear me now, bro?
Yeah, I hear you now, Peaches.
All right, say that. Cool. Can y'all still hear me now? Can
Yeah.
y'all still hear me now?
I hear you better the other way.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take my
Whatever.
headphones off. This is better?
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds cleaner for some reason.
Okay. I don't know why my headphones acting up, but yeah, go ahead, Nug. Finish saying Nugs.
Hold on, I gotta walk past my Wi-Fi. Yeah, you can hear me? Yo,
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yo.
hello.
Yeah, bro, we can
Yeah,
hear
I
you.
think that's the
We
problem with
here.
this whole. Yeah, like people keep saying separating industry. Flexing is brought to the world by us. That's it. It's simple. We're talking about pay. Like you gotta understand, documentation is everything.
Right.
So everything is documented from us being hyperactive, from us winning shows, from us doing 106 in Park, winning that, all the way to ABDC,
Mm.
all the way from us going on tours, working with Madonna, Nicki, Katy Perry, to working to this day right now.
LMFAO.
All that. The
I
ring is a part of that. From hyperactive to main event to ringmaster, whatever way you want to look at the names.
My fault. Mike, can we bring Reg up on the video and leave Nugs on the audio? Reg video and keep Nugs on the audio. Ah, so the only reason why I asked
Is
that
that Chef Kenny?
about
Yeah,
Nugs
that's what I mean.
face, yeah, you can hear me, Reg.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, but big ups to you, Reg. Yeah,
Big up, big up.
I was just asking. I was just asking Nug. I asked him.
8559.
Oh, here he go. He in the street. He mute your phone, bro.
Thank you.
He getting his food. He getting his food.
Yeah, I'm Gucci now.
You Gucci now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, Reg, I'm gonna bring you into the question that I asked Nugs, because I asked him. I said I wanted him. I asked him first to give me his flex, and he said that was my first question. So I'm gonna throw that question to you too. What,
I can't hear you.
you can't hear me at all?
No, I did just now, but when you asked the question, it went away.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just asked Nug, and I'm gonna ask you the same question before I dive back in. What is your definition of flexing?
My definition of flexing. I don't know. Flexing is I don't know. It's a dance style brought to. It's a culture. It's a dance style. It's a. It's a lifestyle. It's It's something that of course, me and my team brought to the table, and a lot of people picked it up, started doing it, shit like that. I guess I don't know. I don't. I don't know. I mean, I got my definition of it, but I like. How do I? What do you want me to say? Like what?
No,
Because flexing is a
listen.
lot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm asking y'all these questions for a reason.
Right.
I done did a poll from our genre to different genres and just getting people's different insights. So that's why, because y'all two are OGs, that's why
Right.
I asked y'all to say what is your definition of flexing? Because even though some people know, a lot of people got Wikipedia wrong, a lot of people
Yeah. Yeah.
got their own definition of them thinking they met someone in flex and then them talking to them and they think they know and then they don't know. So that's why the OGs are up here. This is the knowledge people need to know. What is flexing? Flexing is a culture. It's a dance style. You feel me? These are things people need to know because, like, and I'm gonna give you an
But
example.
Peaches, let me be real with you. Let me
Yeah.
stop this real quick. People do know, Peaches. I don't know what world we in, but everybody knows. The people that care about the style, that love the style and respect the order of the information, they know me. They reach out to Reg. They reach out to Marty. They know who started. They even know about Owl. They know about the lineage of where it came from, how the style was adopted when we brought it out the first time. Watch us at 106 in Park. They know. So are you talking about people that's trying to say they are part of it? That's mad that we created it? Because I'm being real with you. I don't know what world. I don't know. I can show you DMs from people all over the world that go, "Thank you for creating this style." So I don't know.
Okay,
What
I
people
think you
don't know. People know, Peaches.
Okay, no, I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. When I say people, I'm still talking about the flex culture. I'm talking about the upcoming people that's in
What
flex.
I'm talking about, they know too. What flex culture you talking about? You talking about the ones in Brooklyn? I'm confused when you say the flex culture because I'm in tune, Peaches.
Okay, yeah, the flex culture in Brooklyn. A lot of people don't know, bro.
Because they
You
don't
got a
care
lot
to
of
know.
misinformation.
No, it's not information because this is the problem. It'd be people like saying Quiet Storm is my OG. Quiet Storm could be OG, but he didn't create. I'm not an OG. I'm the creator of Bone Breaking, and one of the creators of Flexing. That's my name and that's my title. I'm not an OG. So that's the problem. Or Storm is my OG. He could be an OG. He introduced you to Flexing, but he came to Reg House when I used to call him Morpheus to learn Flexing.
Right.
And then he broke out.
This is the
Yeah,
clarification.
they all
Niggas
came to
knew.
Reg's crib. Young Main Event. That's why I respect Young Main Event because they stick with the lineage. Everybody came to our crib and learned from us. I don't care who you talking about. I could prove it to you. And whoever, they probably didn't learn from me directly, but they learned from someone that learned from me, Reg, or somebody that learned from Reg that passed it down.
Okay.
There's people like Gorilla Sage that go and study the history. He found out who's who. He come meet everybody. He took his time out to reach out to me. Come link me, link Reg on his own. Link Vibes for creating this. He found different people to link and like, yo, I know this.
See, okay, I'm not to. I understand everything you're saying. Maybe Reg can.
Boy,
maybe
like,
Reg.
But
Maybe hold on, bro.
some people Bones they OG. They learned Flexing from watching Next Level seen it, but that doesn't take away the fact that we started it.
I'm not saying that it does, bro. I think you're misunderstanding what I'm asking.
I'm not misunderstanding nothing. I'm just telling you what it is.
Look, okay, but listen though. Listen real fast, bro. Calm down.
Because Peaches, I feel like I'm being blunt with you. I think sometimes this is the game we all play. I don't care about people little feeling. I'm talking about the truth is the truth already. So like my back and forth thing is like we not rewriting history. History is what it is already. That's why I talk about the industry. I don't care what nobody think. And if you don't know the history, I don't really give a fuck. You don't even have to learn the style. You understand me, Peaches? I don't really give a fuck. If you ever do flex, I don't care what you think or don't think. I only jack the ones that respect the right order. So it's like, listen, if you a real right and you understand flexing and where it come from, I jack you. If you don't, I don't jack you anyway. I don't even need you a part of this culture, and you're not a part of it. You just the anti-Christ. You like Swissing them. Just go chill with Swissing them niggas and be down with BSV. So I personally give a fuck with anything. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Why do you think I don't tune in with the flex world? I tune in with people that really know.
Okay.
And the ones that really know, we chop it up.
That's true. That's real. That's real.
I'm just keeping it a buck with you because I don't really give a fuck.
That's a fact.
Okay. I can
the industry. That's why I don't stop. The industry know who started what, and that's all that matters to me. And the niggas from the town that know, they know. People from my era, the bros, all of them, they know already. So these little kids that play stupid or the ones that follow people that try to be mad at us, I don't care about them anyway. I'm not trying to rethink their brain. I don't care what they think. They could keep thinking what they think and keep moving that way. I don't care. Because they're not going to promote the style properly anyway. They want to promote it from their point of view so they could look lit. But that's not what the style is. So they never, no matter what we tell them, how much documentation we show them, they're going to move the way they move anyway. And that's where every dance style, that's where every gang, that's where everything. You're going to have your haters, and that means you're going mad. I don't care about them, Peaches. I'm not trying to persuade them, make them think anything. I don't give a fuck. I'm just keeping the buck with you, Peaches.
I know you are, bro, and that's why I needed you and Reg. Only reason why I asked these questions, bro, because like I said, I'm here. So when I listen to the young youth of flexing and listen to people trying to learn flexing, and they even come ask me questions, I'm like, where y'all heard that from? It's just so much miscommunication. And I get what you're saying, that yes, the industry knows and the important people know, but there's people that's
No, I'm not
trying
Peaches. I'm talking about even from the hood. The important people from the hood, no. The ones that doing flexing right, no. I'm talking about the people that's really nice, no.
Okay,
The
so what
ones
about
that me and Reg look at, like, you think, because I don't care if you just do mad connects or bone breaks or you catch little punchies or little stupid concepts. You're not a flexer to me anyway. I'm just keeping the buck with
I
you.
really needed this laughter.
You got to hear what I'm saying to you. We don't care about them. They're not real rights. We don't really jack them. We don't care if they don't jack us. We don't jack them.
But you can't say that when people are taking those same people and putting them in battles under flexing.
Who's doing that?
Reg, you know exactly what I mean.
Who's doing
There's
that?
a lot of people
But that
right
happened
now.
with every dance style. People think they crumping, but me holding them be laughing at them like, boy, not crumping. And we be laughing.
Yeah, that's true. That is true too.
You understand what I'm saying to you? It happened with every dance style.
Every
I'm
style,
probably
yeah.
with the real rights. When I'm talking about popping Pete down to the Mihos, down to the, we all laugh about the niggas that's not doing the style right. They know who real flexes are. We know who's really going mod. Like when Tragic work, what's his boy name that worked Nux? Nux is not a flexer to me. He just do hat tricks.
Well, they hate on me
That's
because
why boy got work. I keep it a buck.
I hate on nuts. They say I hate on nuts, and I always.
But boy, Dolph was a better flexer than him. He's not his brother. I'm keeping the buck. Boy got worked. Cause see, boy from Jersey, but he really flexing. He get low and he bone breaking. He doing connects. He's flexing.
Tragic is he's on
Nux
it.
is doing hat tricks while he walking back and forth. We do not jack that. So no matter, so when you meet the real rights, you're gonna always lose when we there. It's like, boy, that's not it. So you can impress all the other niggas because they using you to make ticket sales. They don't care what you're doing. They just want you to battle. But someone like me and Reg, we're not jacking it. Reem not jacking it, but Reem is funny like that. He like to play with them. Like, go ahead, let me see. But Reem know too. Like, boy, ain't that really mod. People like Sage, Little Slip, all the niggas is mod.
It's like Reem is like that too, low key. Yeah, I can't front. Reem really know what the real right is too, but he do what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what I mean? And there's some flexes that it's still mod, and what they do, they may just do one style, but they do that style mod in the flexing way. But they still missing things that make them a better flexer. So I'm not saying if you just bone break, you're not a flexer. If you just do connects, that's a lie. I'm just saying there's little things you still missing to make you a better flexer.
Right. Okay.
So I'm not saying people that's not nice. There's a lot of young boys that I feel like it's nice. They be going mod.
Right.
They just need the right direction.
They just need a little bit more mod in them. Yeah, it's like, oh, they'll be really mod.
But they don't want it though.
But they don't want it. And that's why they be losing. And that's why some of them be losing sometimes. They don't get it. Because they missing certain
those be the ones that, those be the ones that be like, y'all don't care about the history. I don't care about them. All right, you don't gotta care, but look how you look. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, and you can tell.
There's a difference between, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. There's a difference between the NBA. Look, there's a difference between the NBA and street ball.
Right. But why is it, and this is the purpose right here that Mama Jenkins said, that I feel that's why I asked what I asked. She said it's a business now. There's no longer a passion for it. There's no real passion. It's a business.
See, I still have the passion, but I made it my lifestyle, so I have to make money off of it. But the fact is, the passion is still there. I'm gonna always do it right.
But that's your passion versus a lot of other people that you see what I'm saying, bro? That's you. That's red. A lot of y'all.
But we don't. And then listen, like I said, we don't jack them. We don't care if it's not your. Because flexing don't gotta be a passion. It could be a hobby to you. It's all right. You don't have to fucking make it be in the industry. Doesn't mean you're not mod. You could be mod. You don't want to be in the industry. You just want to battle. Doesn't take away from your skills. You still could be a mod person just battling. That's all you wanted to do. And we shout out to you because you're still promoting the style and you're still going mod with it. So I'm not saying the industry for like we're better. I'm just saying the industry. We got an industry because we really create the style. That's the only reason why I'm saying the industry for.
Okay.
Because I'm a battle dancer. I don't really care about the industry, but I love dance so much. I'm gonna continue making money from it. So that's why I'm in the industry.
Right.
Right.
That's the only reason why I'm in the industry with dance, because I don't want to do nothing else.
Okay, so when even Reg, I want you to ask this question. So I get Nug what you said, but even you have young. So what do you say about the people that feel like they want to learn, but the OGs don't reciprocate the same love? Because I've heard a lot of them, and
I'm not teaching nobody nothing. Go to Reg.
Bro, why though? Why?
I'm
You're
still
the
going
creator.
mod. I so what? That's how I forgot to. I think you forget. Flexing. People only learn what flexing is now because of Reg. It was never meant to be taught to anyone. It's like Kung Fu. It was a selfish style to mod everybody else. And then it became something like, you know what? I never wanted to teach it to nobody.
He told the truth. He did.
The first person I showed flexing to was
right.
Gutter. First person I showed flexing to was Gutter. I'm like, yo, you should start flexing that way. Don't do it that way. You should do it this way. And that's how he turned into connecting. Like he always did touch, but it's like he found the way to make it not the way. Because I ain't like that. So I'm like, you doing that Mr. Wiggle shit, bro. It don't look like you.
Mm-hmm.
And I taught him the way I think. So the way I thought, because if I teach you something, you're gonna be more mild. I don't need I don't have to show you nothing. It's the way I think when I dance.
Right.
Flexing it's mostly mental. You start showing people how you feel when you move. That's why flexing looks so beastly, because you see the person's really feeling it. You can tell somebody's feeling it.
Okay, so
I can't front. Now you kind of got a point there. You got me thinking now. I'm thinking about back in the day, like he been in a buck. He just like he didn't want. He didn't care to teach nobody at all. But the funny part is, everybody would come to my crib, and it was like, yo, Reggie show us.
You have fountain
Nugs wouldn't do it.
You have fountain Jenkins.
Everybody was at my crib with it. You're right.
And only certain people that Reg picked, I'm like, I fuck with him. I could lap him up. He's mod.
Right.
But I would never. It wasn't for Reg. I'm being real. Like.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like,
that's why for me, I don't really care.
He took
I'm
one
being real.
When he first dropped.
Okay.
I'm not the person to like, yo, everybody come do flex and come under me. No, I don't want nobody under me. You don't gotta learn it. Go learn some other shit then.
Right.
Go be a B-boy or something. I don't give a fuck.
That's trying to be as nice as you, so why won't you teach them?
Yo, Peachez, what's the link to this?
Stream on YouTube or on Facebook, either one.
But where's the link to share it?
The link, I'm gonna send you the link now, bro. Hold on. Okay. The link or Mike, if you can, Mike, put the link in the chat, please, in the comments, so he could see the YouTube link. Put it in the comments, Mike.
But I do teach. Don't get me wrong. I do lab with people. I lab with Op before. I lab with certain people before. Score up. The original X.
You flew them out when they first did.
So you understand. But Op is hungry. He already had. I knew Op since he was a little kid. But you gotta say some people have the spirit, and when I see you got this like storyboard, that's why in my lab when I see you naturally have the spirit, then I could connect with you. So I know you love dance as much as me. You're not just trying to do it to get some galas or look cool or do some dope moves. Nah, dancing is you. So that's who I gravitate to. And if you're not on that, you got to reach certain heights to get to me. And if you don't reach those heights, you're just never gonna meet each other. And I'm happy with that. I don't want to be near you anyway.
So you don't feel right now, Nugs, and I want you to be for real, bro. Do you feel anybody can even fuck with you right now?
Fuck with me in what way?
As far as from our culture, anybody saying, yeah, I'm the next Nugget, I'm the next bone breaker.
I'm not a bone breaker. First, I'm a flexer. I created bone breaking. But for me personally,
I'm glad that you cleared that up, because everybody will say your name and they say bone breaker. You're a flexer because
I'm a flexer. I'm not a bone breaker. I created bone breaker, but I'm not a bone breaker. I don't go. So I'll go 10 rounds without bone breaking once, and then finally start doing it. I don't need the bone break.
Oh my God, this is why I'm glad you said that, because I've had arguments with mad people that
I think that's what it is. People think they're gonna do a bone breaking battle with me. It's like, no.
Yes, that's what they think. They think that you have nothing out.
That's a fact.
That's why people realize they're gonna lose again. It's like, I'm not gonna bone break you. You're gonna waste all your rounds on me. I'm just gonna dance, bro.
That's a fact.
I'ma outdance you. You're gonna be like, nah, boy, he moving crazy. We done a bone break. I don't care you do 1,000 of them. I'm not gonna bone break still. By the time you don't wash yourself up, then I'm gonna peel on you. And then I'm gonna bone break.
Don't let the snap come out. Once
I'm
the
telling you,
snap
I'll
come
be
out,
half
it's
of bone breakers with just on my pops great. Half those niggas bone break, I swear to you. Ask Vibes and Sheik. Like it's mad. Even I would tell you, niggas that came out here with me and danced in front of people, they have to realize like, oh, nah, I ain't going front. How come boy get more BAs? Boy didn't even bone breaking. The crowd screaming for him like he's bone breaking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just keeping it in the buck with you. I'm a dance so mild. You like, I don't have to bone break to get BAs.
What happened to Reg? Mike, put Reg back up. What happened to Reg, Mike?
No, I think that's my fault, Peaches. That was my fault.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm just keeping it in the buck with you, Peaches. I don't have to bone break. Storm, anybody that been out here dancing with me or did shows with me, they know it. I'm a performer. I go start on any stage you put me. That's why I'm still working to this day. I go start.
And that's the difference between y'all and the new generation. A lot of people can't get into the performance lane. They don't.
It's not even performance. They can't dance.
That's true too. Cause
fuck performance, they can't dance. Peaches. This bone break, I think is my like Lil G is mod. I saw his battle was mod. I saw some shit from Battle Fest. I seen when he battled Killer X. You know what I mean? Killer went my second round against G, but G is more like, you could tell if he start dancing even more, like he throw power into his breaks. And then he do speed glitches. See, I watch all those things. He don't go as long. I wish he would go, but
though G can really actually dance though.
No, he does dance. I see it, but because you can see those things in him when he battles.
He really dance with no bone breaks.
Exactly. So it's like, and I'm not a bone break hit. I love bone. You don't have to dance. You could do mad breaks, but at least break to the beat. Like, you know, I don't care if you do a whole round of bone breaking. Doesn't mean you garbage because you just bone breaking, but still at least dance with the break. You don't have to fucking do get low and connect and all that. So I'm not taking away from people that got dope breaks. But at least feel your breaks. Let's don't do them because you think it's dope and people going to be like, oh, well, he beat him because he did a dope break. It's like, bro, that's not flexing, bro. That's a circus. That's a circus act.
Right.
Nah, real shit. Go join the circus then.
Go crazy.
And I get it. And don't get me wrong. I get it. It's entertainment. I'm still down for a punchline. I'm still down for the one move done them and the BA. Some breaks is smart enough to beat a nigga. I'm not biased against none of that. So get what I'm saying. So I'm not saying you can't one move done a nigga with a dope break. Because I see some breaks niggas done like, oh, nah, boy was wilding with that one.
Mm-hmm.
But the other nigga did another mod break, but he was moving more. And the move went to the beat. And you know what I mean? So it's like, nah, he got him. The other break was difficult, but the nigga did way more.
Right.
And it wasn't garbage. And just because you do way more doesn't mean you better either. You could do a whole bunch of bullshit too.
Like niggas be doing.
But
like niggas be doing a bunch of throwaway movement. Like, yo, boy, that shit's not it.
But this is what's carrying the culture right now. Because people are making people think they're going mod and they're not.
But there's some people that is going mod and they're gonna reach the level they want to reach to. So if you want to be in the industry or you just want to be a battler, you'll get to that level. If you care about your craft enough, you'll get to where you need to get to. I don't need to get you there. I did my part already, Peaches.
What was your part, bro? What was your
putting the style out to the world? Putting the style out for the town. Now, if you're from the town and you come to LA or you come to the industry, or, yo, what style you do? Oh, flexing? Oh, yeah, let me see. Oh, yeah, you good. Come on, we're going to hire you. We love that shit.
Because y'all made the footprints.
Yes, why do you think Havoc is me and Havoc on the same gig? Me, Havoc, Gorilla Sage,
a lot of y'all.
Arsenal. There's a lot of flexes on there.
I seen it. Shout outs.
We open the door, so if you're a flex, and you know they say we got the flexes, the bone breakers, and we have to correct them. Like, no, it's all one thing. Okay, so we know that, but we just say bone breaker because sometimes we want to flex that could bone break.
Okay.
So that's why they say bone breaker, but they know it's under flexing, but they don't want to get a flex that can't bone break because they want that too.
Right, that part.
But look, Arsenal, Gorilla Sage, and Havoc, none of them bone break. They all got booked for flexing for their movement.
And Arsenal is the way he learned flexing is crazy to me because he came out of nowhere.
But he studied the history. He asked questions. He told you. I'm trying to say he go to the towns. He go meet other people. Shout out to him, CJ. They all go find out about the culture. They don't disrespect the culture either.
That's a fact.
Come on, man.
Fact. And they be niggas in the town and disrespect the culture more than anybody. So
and they working. So my thing, if you're not working off of flexing, that's because of you, big dog.
Yep. Yeah.
And if you don't want to work off flexing, that's Gucci too. Don't think you have to be working off that. You're not a loser if you don't want to do that. If you just want to battle, congrats to you. Keep modding people with the flexing style. Go to Just Bull, go to Red Bull, and keep doing what you gotta do. You don't have to fucking be in the industry to be mod. But if you're gonna do it, have some passion behind it and represent the style right. It's simple. It's just that simple.
I get it. Okay. Now, suppose you said, okay, perfect example, like what Reg is doing. Reg has Dream. He has the Armory. You feel me? And doing things in that limelight. Even per se, and I'll throw this name out there. A lot of people thought Smooth was trash for a minute. When Reg picked Smooth up, everybody was like, how the fuck he picked Smooth over us? And now it's like, now
Smooth is dedicated to the culture.
And I say that to him. He's one of the ones that it didn't matter what he had to do to get to be nice. He did it.
He battled the Dawn, everybody, but he don't disrespect the culture. He don't just. You can battle us, but don't disrespect the culture. Pretend like we're not who we are.
That's a fact. And not only that,
I mean, you could battle me. You could make fun. You could listen to me. You could joke on me, call me trash. We could play. I'm with the shits. You know what I mean? I don't care about none of that. But when it really comes to the culture, but don't start picking and lying and doing shit like that. That's when I start getting angry. You could joke on me all day, play. You could call me trash. You could do whatever you want. I like all the little. You know what I mean? I'm down for the little game talk. But don't really play with the history and the culture just to bend it to your will. Or because the niggas that don't like us, you jack them more. It's like because they show you more love or they roll you up some weed because you broke. I don't care about that. Niggas be smoking with niggas and start just amping them up because they roll them up. I be know how that go too.
That's
I'm
so
from the towns, yo. I know how it go. Niggas like gaslighting niggas.
Yep.
That is so true. So Reg, even with you, like I said, I hate this. I can't say I hate it, but the new way or the new upbringing of the culture in Brooklyn is grinding my gears, man.
Nah, but there's some people I saw and then I'm like, oh, they look actually good. Like the culture, for me, the culture is going Gucci. I don't know.
Who? Please tell me. New generation right now. Who?
I don't know who's new generation. I just know the boy that was working Nux.
Like I said before.
Yeah. What's the name? Tragic.
He was looking good.
Finesse is not even considered new gen to me.
Who's Finesse? That's the boy that battled Nux?
No, he's the other dude.
He's the other.
I like the other boy better than Finesse.
Okay. Yeah, Tragic was way better.
Tragic looked mod. He's more what I could say like he was moving on boy.
He was
face shoes, everything.
And whatever dynamic Tragic,
he was listen, get low back to connect, bone break, whoop whoop bop bop.
He's getting in his pocket. I like that.
In his pocket, in his bag. I like when somebody's in the pocket. Like Finesse is cool, but he's too slow for me. I like the slow move because Storm and Storyboard do, but it didn't have no punch.
He don't. It's not. He hasn't made it him. He hasn't made it him yet.
Yeah, there's no character behind it.
Yeah, it's not him yet. That's what I was saying. That's why I kept saying.
Some people don't like CJ, but I like CJ because he have character behind his movement. The way he connects is still character.
Kwame was wilding. They wouldn't see how come like Kwame was black.
I didn't even watch Kwame and Finesse, but I'm gonna watch that. I didn't even watch that one.
Kwame, when he started him up. It's just that everybody was feeling the moves. You know what I'm saying? It's like
look, Lil Slick is mod, Droid is mod, and not because they made the event, because they understand they have different movements of flexor in them. They have down. They know how to jump from connecting to get low, back into isolation, back into wave, into keeping their head forward, focus on the target. It's so many things to flex that make us look at you like you beastie. Like, nah, boy, he never jumped up. Okay,
right.
You don't lose me. It's like, okay. It's like, and some of these concepts people was making is so corny and elementary. It's like, boy.
I say it all the time. People, first of all, like I say, and people can say what they want, but like I said, after shout outs to Mook, because I feel like after Mooka and he came with the concept thing, everybody started wanting to do concepts, and then it started making no sense.
I don't know about that.
He didn't start concepts. He didn't start concepts. He did a lot. I think he did it a lot. Don't get me wrong. He was doing concepts back to back.
But
saying after Mooka. I'm not saying he started.
No.
I
Right.
said after him. His
But
generation and his generation, everybody started wanting to do concepts, and then now it's like I said, people throw shit up in the air and realize if you're saying you're throwing something in the air, what goes up must come down. So if you're not catching it to complete the movement, so the shit is still in the air.
Yeah, but that always been throws and catches, always been a part of flexing. Mooka do run with it. I give him that. He definitely one of those people that like doing it. He does it back to back.
That's why I say he branded himself with it.
And
he's a nice dancer, so that's why that's why it probably seemed like that.
Right, but once when he advanced it, I felt like a lot of people after his generation started concepts, and then it was looking retarded because people just started doing things.
But look, they could look retarded, and this is what I'm trying to. We don't care about them.
How you don't care, bro? They representing the culture.
No, they not. I'm explaining that to you now. They're not representing nothing but themselves. That's not it. We don't talk about them. We don't even see them. How do you mention people? I never even saw them. I'm giving it a buck with you. I only saw Tragic because Reggie. I called Reggie on FaceTime, and he was happy to be battling Nuts, and I watched it live through Reg's phone. I go, who boy working him? I would never even know who he was.
Okay, so let me ask you.
Outside, only people I know at that battle was Lil Slick, X, G, and Killer.
You ain't even know Kwame?
I mean, I know Kwame, yeah, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so
I don't know Finesse, Tragic, this person, that person, this X
so you're not,
type. You know, I don't know those people.
The new people on scene.
All unless the ones that's putting in work, like CJ is putting more work with flexing. He's going to Red Bull, he's going to competitions, he's throwing events, he's doing all that while representing flexing, beating people. Like, come on, man.
And that's sad because
he know the culture.
He even start with flexing.
Well, it's not even that. It's the fact that he's not. And no disrespect to CJ, like he's not the nicest flexer, but he's representing this to the point where it's like, nah, this nigga's going in. You know what I'm saying?
He's hungry, and you see him
moving.
The thing about him, you see him get better and better and better.
Right. Every single time he's getting better and better and better. There's no like
his flow is getting better. His speed changes is getting better.
We don't have no more ice.
He glitching to the beat better. Like, you know what I mean? So all those things we recognize and we talk about. The real OGs talk about it. Like you see Boy, right? Boy working, right? We have our own little meetings. And some people's names never get brought up.
When you say OGs, right? Like I said this, I hate when you say you don't care and the real need to know, because there's a lot of
I don't care, Peaches. You can hate it, but I don't.
Why? I get it, bro, but it's so many people trying.
You know why? Because I love Flex so much. I don't care about the people that don't really love it. The people that do love it, I fuck with them. I show them love. I'm trying to tell you, I love it so much. I don't waste my time caring about the people that's not doing it. I don't care about the style. I'm not talking about. I'm not saying I don't care about nobody. I care about the ones that love the style, that do the style, that appreciate it. I care about other dance styles and other dancers that love dance.
Say that name top 5 people in that lane right now.
What?
That you said that's loving the style, they appreciate it, they doing it, they move.
I don't know. I'm not naming nobody. It's not about that for me. I'm not giving nobody this is. Just keep going mod. You are who you are. If I see you, I write on your page and put BA. That's it. You know you going mod. That's it.
Okay, so if you sanction them.
Yeah, that's it. I don't need to see. It's not about who's my best. I don't have no favorite. I'm Ringmaster's Peaches, main event hyper. That's that.
But that's the crazy part, because a lot of people are dancing because they trying to prove a point to y'all.
No, they not.
No, they not. No, they not. No, they not. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, let me clarify, because you have some people that feel like they didn't get of the conversation. So, or they didn't get the real info. There's a lot of new kids that never been around Reg. Never know.
That's okay. That's okay. There's a lot of NBA players that never been around Jordan, but they know who he is.
That's a fact. That's true.
They don't have to be around me to know, like, and that's a different analogy because Jordan didn't play basketball. But you know what I mean, though? It's like you don't have to be around me.
Thank you.
That's what they got videos for. You can just watch one of it. You don't have to be around me. You have to be around Reg. Because people that never been around popping people, they still do popping and they respect the style. They know who he is. They watch. They do their research.
That's okay.
And that's their job to do. That's not my job to do it for you.
Yeah,
my job is not to fucking call everybody in the fucking world that flexes like, hey, this is what you should be doing.
That's a fact, Peaches. You got
That's not my job,
keep the buck.
Peaches.
Like you can't have like mad people saying, "Yo, I want to learn from this nigga." Okay, I'm coming to your crib. It's like niggas, you know, like we older now. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Niggas is gonna teach. Like I don't mind teaching at all. But if it's like it's like mad niggas coming to me telling some, yo, always gonna be around Reg, just wanna be around. I'm gonna be like, bro, come on, it's a little too much. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that though, I feel like I've done enough to where I've taught enough people that they can do. The younger dudes can do that.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like I did my part. It's their turn now. I don't want the fame and all this. Like I had my time. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to fame and winning all that stuff, that's cool. But at this point in my life, it's like I'm happy just doing what I'm doing still. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to keep doing what I'm doing still and still living off of what I'm living off of and keeping it that way. But for me to be back and forth, like I'm in like it's 07 again, and I'm like, yo, y'all come to my crib. We
like keep it real. Like rest, like from them
that.
learning from Droid or Doctor or Scorp or Op. To me, they learn. It's like that's a lesson for me. You already learned from me then in some type of way. They still the one that taught you, and you learned from them, but you still learned a piece of me through them.
Mm-hmm.
So you still got to meet me because they met me and they know me and they show me they dropping jewels on you that I dropped on them and that got passed from Reg and things that they learned themselves throughout their journey and they teach you from their own experience. And that's all it is. And that's how it goes. It keeps passing down. That's why I say I love all the ones that really do the style, that show love to the style, go out their way to continue doing what they do. And anyway, whether you're battling, doing workshops, doing programs, doing industry gigs, whatever you're doing with the Flexer community, we all shout you out and we love you. But if you are antichrist like Swiss or one of them niggas, we don't jack you.
You called him the antichrist.
Yeah, he's an antichrist.
He's
and I don't blame him, Peaches.
The
crew that loved him kicked him out. He got the tattoo on him. He got done dirty a few times, so I get it.
Wait,
it's true.
I thought he's still collateral.
Nah, they kicked him out. They got his tattoo.
Oh God.
That's crazy. You still remember that shit. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Corey made a song about him. It's just a lot, you know. So I get it. Why he hate Flexer.
When he came back from college, he still was collateral.
No, he was good at that time, but then he just went all the way left. He went to the Bay Area. They did him dirty. And he started learning.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it a stack. We need this. Like we talking about, boy.
Yeah, you're right.
Nah. Keep I was
about to say Antichrist once and then leave it alone.
Yeah, okay. we said. Keep the questions going. I don't even know I don't know what's going on.
So like I was asking Nugs don't give a fuck about the generation, but you care because you
I
still
do care. But stop saying that. I just don't care what they think.
Right. He don't care what people think about what's going on.
I don't care about the he say, she say, and all that. I don't got time for that.
No, not the he say, she say. It's about, like I said, you can't even say he say, she say, only because you're right. Some people are new. Like I tell people, it's people that they come and ask questions, and I'm like, yo, I don't know that. You gotta go to the real people like Reg and them, because a lot of these new niggas are battling with other new niggas that think they learned from niggas that's not really important.
Yeah, you just bought bad drugs. That's not my fault.
That's now you gotta keep it a buck though. He tells the truth. That's some real shit.
Like, come on. Shit. You just bought bad product. I said you went to the wrong connect. That's it. That's not my fault.
That's a good way to that's a good way to put it.
And then when you got the right one, you're like, oh no, this is the real shit right here.
Yo, I can't.
That's some real shit. No, that's some real shit.
Okay, so
bad product.
Okay, so let me ask. Yo, I can't.
I love this nigga, son.
Come on, man. I really can't. So I'm gonna ask you this, Reg. What was the difference? What was the difference of? What was the reason that you stayed in New York, and people like Nugs and Slick said, "We going to LA"? Why weren't you one of the ones that went to?
It wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't a decision to make. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, this was gonna happen. It was more like that's just the way life was kind of going for a second. Like after ABDC, You know what I'm saying? We came back to the crib, and then just life wasn't the way we wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? The life in LA was just a lot different. You know what I'm saying? The gigs, the people that was hungry, like everybody was hungry in LA at one point. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is from my perspective, and Nug, correct me if I'm wrong, but from there, because of the hunger, and because we came back to the town and looked around, it's like, yo, this ain't it for us no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it is like you look at the bodegas, and then you look at the people and you see the same shit. You're like, nah, this is not it. You know what I'm saying? And then so Nugs and Slick was one of the first ones. He's like, yo, I'm about to get out of here. And Nugs was like, yo, fuck it, we up out of here, we gone. And then from there, it's like, yo, once they made that decision, niggas went to LA, and that's where it was from then on. My decision was a little different. I wanted to stay in LA. Don't get it twisted. But I felt like LA wasn't for me at the time yet. I'm just to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, nah, I don't think I can. I didn't think I could stay in LA and grind out the way that they did. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like that was a part of a little bit of a weakness that I had, because I was like, damn, I'm like, yo, like I don't think I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like Nugs he didn't give a fuck. Again, like you said, you know what I'm saying? He was on some shit like, yo, fuck it. I'm going all out. It is what it is. We out. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Slick. Yo, we out. Fuck it. We gonna make it in LA. I was more so like, okay, I'm gonna make it. I can do it, but let me go back home first, and let me set shit straight. You know what I'm saying? Like there was something for me. There was some back home that I felt like I did not finish. It was because I wanted to first of all, I wanted to create a business, and I wanted to create something for the culture after ABDC. Because I feel like if we didn't do that, come back to the culture, I felt like we wouldn't have had shit, because nothing was going on at the time, except for like Battle Fest, I think. But I still felt like it wasn't enough. So that's when I came back and I started doing Flex House HD. I started doing Flex House HD.
For me, I felt like
and I started bringing Flex House in, and then from there, Dream and everything else. That's because I feel like I wanted to create a business. You know what I'm saying? And that was just what I wanted to do. I felt like I had a future in business versus a future in dance, a longevity in dance. That's why.
What you was gonna say? What you was gonna say, Nugget?
And then for me,
boy, done picked up the vegan food.
Probably the service is bad. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
I'm not telling you to rush.
We can hear you, bro.
I'm gonna keep it stacked. Nuggets done told me, they say, yo, dub everything in New York.
I felt like opposite. I felt like Reggie and Reem always thought that they got to be all business and all that. You know, some people were scared to dance. You know what I mean? Like for me, people try to make you feel like you can't make it as a dancer at a certain age.
Right.
That you need to give it up. And I had to prove to everyone, like people used to be like, you still gonna be, bro, give it up. You're not gonna be dancing at that age. You're not gonna be 25 dancing. You're not gonna be 30 dancing. I'm about to be 40 this year and I'm still rocking stages.
Right.
So for me, it was like there is no. What can you bring back to the neighborhood? It's like you gotta go take over other lands. There would have been nothing in Brooklyn if we didn't go out to LA and make things possible where people even care about the style.
Right.
Because the truth is, the Turfers was doing bone breaking. They was about to say it was theirs. Unless me and Slick was here. So it's like it wasn't like that. It wasn't planned with me and Reggie, but it worked out in our favor.
It worked out, right. I feel like
it was a bump of heads. You know what I mean? It was like, no, we can't make it as dancers.
I feel like we kind of attacked both angles. Like Nugs and them was attacking the industry, and they was doing that. You know, they was hitting the industry heavy. Me and Reem, I guess, on this side was more like, okay, well, let's attack the streets and let's keep it going so that the industry can have an abundance of people to keep going. You know what I'm saying? It worked out. It worked out both sides, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I got into the whole art part of everything, and then that was a whole different thing. So then now everything worked out the way it needed to work out. And to be honest with you, and another reason why I know this probably sounds crazy too. People probably like, "Yo, this nigga's stupid or crazy." But I had a dream one night, right? I think that's when I was at Mary's crib, Nugs. I had a dream, right? And I was like, "Yo," the dream was I was on a bridge, right? And I was literally in LA and I was in New York, right? So the bridge was I was at a house, at a fact, and I looked at the bridge, And the bridge was like, okay, you can make it. You're gonna make it in LA. And I was driving, and somebody was telling me, you're gonna make it in LA if you go to LA. So if you stay here, you're gonna make it, and you're gonna make it fast. But if you go across the bridge, you're gonna make it too, but it's just gonna take a little longer. And I was like, okay. So in the dream, I was like, bet. I said, okay, cool. I said, I don't mind taking it a little longer. You know what I'm saying? So I went across home, and I went out, and I went home. You know what I'm saying? That was in the dream. So I feel like that dream kind of played a big impact on what I wanted to do when I was in LA. I was either going to stay there or I was going to go home. And I decided to go home, and I said I'm gonna make it anyway.
Okay, so
And that's what happened.
with that being said, a lot of people would say, okay, if Nugs was hitting it from the industry level and you were hitting it from the street level, why why doesn't Flex have their own management team under one of y'all now, or their own agencies where people can come just for flexing? Why is that? Why?
Because go ahead, you want to answer that now?
Progress. So what people say, what we don't yet, we have a lot. There's a lot of things we do have that other people don't have.
Right.
Okay.
If you get what I'm trying to say, so like the things we done in the short amount of years that we've been out as a dance style, it's amazing how many demographics, places we touch, and art forms we touch with Flex Dance alone.
Yeah.
We're taking dance to the man, like Reggie with the program and the youth programs and stuff we've done all around the world and people that know it. So it's like some dance styles been out for 50 years and haven't accomplished. Like B-Boys is just now getting to the Olympics and they've been out for 50 years.
Yep.
And they just now reaching milestones. So for me, we're not rushing our process. We never did.
Okay.
And we're going to continue going our pace. And y'all just got to wait for it. And the ones that stay strong and hungry and humble, they'll get to receive the rewards from it. Anybody else? Peace. See you later.
And a lot of people be talking about the OG, like you saying why haven't you got a management agency from one of us or something like that? Like it's like this, Peaches. Everybody built to do the same thing, right? Everybody's not built to do business. Everybody's not built to be a dancer. Everybody's not built to be a teacher. You know, everyone's built different. So if that's not in any of our cards, like I don't want to manage a dancer. You get what I'm saying?
Me either.
But at the same time, I want to be a director of a building or some shit like that in dancing. You know what I'm saying? Or keep doing what I'm doing as far as creating like shows and philanthropy, stuff like that. Like that's what I like to do. And for me with dance, you know what I'm saying? Working in the schools, doing all the different things. I love that. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's my lane. I don't want to be a manager for the sake. You know what I'm saying? But I can hire a manager to be like, hey, here goes some dancers. You get what I'm saying? Because that's their lane. That's what they're good at. If like people be like, yo, why Bingy not teaching? Why Brian not teaching us? That's not what they do. You can't be mad at the OG because that's not what they want. That's not what they do. That's not their life. That's not their lifestyle.
And I'm glad you said that.
Hold on. And a lot of dancers feel like that's their entitlement to them. And they're like, are you dumb? Like you can't have no entitlement on my life and what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to teach you shit. Like Nugget said, I don't have to do anything but do what the fuck I've been doing for the rest. You know what I'm saying? To live my life. So it's it'd be a little weird sometimes when dancers start acting or being like that. Like you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have no control in your life. I don't say, well, why don't you teach? Well, why you not learning the right way? Or why you not being this way? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, why you don't move to LA and get signed to an agency? I'm not telling you to do that.
Yeah, I'm not telling you to do that.
I'm not asking why you keep battling.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be a little rocky.
And you understand, Peach, what we did was unheard of. What me and Reggie just did is unheard of. We still went in history of style from Brooklyn. We created a dance style, Peach. You understand? This is the first of what we done for us as people growing up and where we from in our era and our culture. So everything's not going to happen like we still live up the fact that we actually even did it.
And we still dance.
Exactly. I still perform. I don't have time to manage and perform.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't teach yet. I'm still performing. And when I stop performing, then I'll teach. Then I'll choreograph. Then I'll do artistic directing. Then we'll have our flexing school of arts. Then we'll have all the things that we want to do. But we also have to be happy within what we do first.
That's a fact.
Okay. Okay. Now that you put it that way, I get it.
Just do this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going mod. I got rehearsals on Tuesday. I don't know how to stop going mod. They about to, I don't know. Y'all have to wait another 10 years, big dog.
I was just about to ask you how much longer you got in the game. Because if you about to
I don't
hit
know,
40,
Peaches. Y'all don't know. I might break records here.
you gonna be 60 bone breaking?
Flexing. Watch your mouth, Peaches. Now I'm not gonna be, you know what I mean, but I'm gonna be able to still go mod, but of course I'm gonna be doing other different things with dance, you know what I mean? At that time.
Okay.
But I'm gonna still be able,
That's
I'm
the
never
goal.
not gonna be able not to go mod. That's my dream. At 80, I can still body somebody.
So okay,
See,
so
as long as I can still
Reg,
dance at 80, I'll be okay.
I'm Gucci.
That's the thing.
that's a
See,
fact.
a lot of people don't know. Like me and Nugs is like yin and yang, but we work so good together. You know what I'm saying? Like he's that person. That's who he is, and I'm the way I am. And we have like this mutual, like, I don't know, it works. You know what I'm saying? So whatever we put, we're gonna wild up anyway.
And we
Okay,
got a lot. And we
cool.
know, like Peaches, we care about the culture. We care about the kids. We want to build something where people that want to dance and do arts and do music, they have something to fall back on for our neighborhood where we come from. So we all working on that, but we still got to continue creating things that can help brand these things in a bigger way. You know what I mean? We have to still put in work ourselves to
Right.
get to the level we want to get to. That's all it is.
Right.
We
That's
know
true.
it take levels. We didn't reach the levels we want to reach yet to give people the right thing we want to get. We don't want to give nobody no half-ass thing.
As you shouldn't.
You know
So
what I mean?
I can respect that.
So I
So
joke
Reg,
around like I don't care if nobody learn, but you know, we love everybody.
so y'all heard it here. So y'all can stop saying Reg is scared to battle Tafari. He's not in the lane no more. That's not what he wants to
Whoa.
do.
So
He's
you trying to
building.
spice it up? What's going on?
What you mean? You just said. You just said, bro. You did. Y'all focused on some. And it's. I'm saying it's not that you're scared. Of course, you would never be scared to battle
Nah,
Tafari.
never.
It's just you're. Exactly. You're in another lane where your mind is not on that. So it's not that you're. It's not. Hell no. Of course, you're not scared to battle Tafari. But where you're trying to gravitate and move to is not in a battling format. It's in a business format.
No, but Peaches, you understand? Reg and Tafari knew each other for years. If you want, listen, let's just cut this game out. People be trying to impress these little kids because they get gassed by them. They start smoking this weed and get crazy and say stupid shit. Tafari can't beat Reg, and I'm saying that myself personally. Not saying Tafari's not mine, he isn't good. People just want to see entertainment, and it's like, don't play with my name. Like, listen, we knew each other for years. It's like somebody say me and this person battle. Like, what? You should be at my crib every day. We could have been battle. We probably battled 10 times. It's like, what we talking about this now for?
Yeah,
Right.
And
Like,
then
let's be real now. Like, come on, y'all going start now.
me and T, we spoke about this 1,000
Yeah,
times.
they cool. They got their own type of rapport for each other. You know what I mean? It's just.
Yeah, I've been knew that, but like I'm
It's
just
the
bringing up
entertainment.
the sidebar conversation. So this is what I said. I said if it were to even happen, I said it's not that Reg is scared. So I wish people would stop saying that. And I've told people that personally. Y'all need to stop saying bro
Reg
is
is
scared.
scared. Like, what you think? Reg is going to make his own event to battle somebody at his own event? What do you think? You gonna battle at Battle Fest? Y'all going to start.
And then you got to think about the caliber of person who ever said that. If the caliber,
Yeah, it's like Nux. It's like Nux talking about, yo, Reg got battle Tafari. Boy. Worry about your battles, big dog.
You
Not saying my fault, Nux. I got no beef with you, big dog.
Stop, because he think I got beef with him because I say I don't like him.
I'm just saying Nux name because that's the last person I saw battle. That's the last person I saw battle recently was Nux and Boy that wilded him up. Boy wilded him up saying awful. That was crazy. I said,
yo,
whoa.
I really needed this laugh sitting here.
Boy was working. That's crazy. How you doing? I said, Reg, who is that? Even Reem was like, nah, he going mine. And then Boo Boo be doing that thing where he act like he didn't know who won. I'm like, come on, Boo Boo.
Oh my God,
talk to Boo Boo.
I'm fucking weak. But you know what's funny though? I was talking to I was talking to some of the dancers around that same time, and one of them had a little good point. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the greatest point, but it was a decent point. And I listened to it because I listened to the dancers too. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you know what, Reg? He said, I'm gonna keep it a buck. He said a lot of niggas they dance. They can't dance like that. I was like, you know what, you're right, bro. He said some niggas just don't mind just got moves, and sometimes we gotta just respect that part. And I was like, you got a point. You got a point. You can respect it. But I think to go back to that point though, it's like you can go mod just doing those moves, but don't think you out here saying you God. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
see, that's
Don't
the
be out here
disconnect, though, bro.
don't be out here talking shit like, oh, I'm the nicest nigga out here.
That's the disconnect.
You're not really the nicest out here.
That's the disconnect. Because just
You know
like
what I'm
you
saying?
said,
Terry was
Nug,
first was
Nug,
scared,
turn your
but he was
background
good.
down. Or
Yeah,
mute your background.
Winnie was kind of
So the conversation with Nick. Nick said that.
Right. But that's where it gets construed at, bro.
You're gonna
Because
put
like
him
I
in the car.
said, just like he said,
I
you
leave
got
it here.
people that got moves.
Yeah.
Then you got people that got the whole flow that can come and really give you
Yeah,
a
you
show.
done your soda?
But then you have the people that just have moves. You have people thinking they modding the people. They modding up the people that can actually dance. And I've seen it in battles. People giving it to people that don't deserve it.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's just in a battle atmosphere, right? Because a lot of it looks like they're going mob, but sometimes they're not. So then the crowd is so conditioned. At this point, the crowd is so conditioned. It's let me just see this person go mod versus let me see if this nigga got killed. You know what I'm saying? The crowd is conditioned different now. They're not looking for the skill of it all the time. Sometimes they just want to be bluntly entertained, and they like, okay, wow, this dancer is just entertaining. Versus somebody like let's say Droid, right? Just because Droid did it all. He was dancing, he moved, blah blah, and then he's wild.
Droid always gives the whole package.
But you know why? Because looking at Droid, he puts it in pieces it all together to where it looks like something. Right? It's a
whole complete package
going on. Every dancer doesn't do that. You know what I'm saying? You watch somebody like and let's I don't want to compare it, but let's go back to like a Finesse, whatever. But Finesse wasn't really giving you a story, but he was going on with his moves. That's why I said he knows where he's going, but he hasn't put it together enough to where it's like complete. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you gotta, when you watch and dance, you gotta watch shit like that a lot. And the audience don't see that. But a dancer like myself or like Nugs, somebody that knows movement and knows dance and knows battles and shit like that, they're gonna see something like that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's
and
a
we
fact.
judge battle. You know, a lot of these people, young boys, don't think we saw them before. We didn't watch some of their videos before, so we realized you did that like 10 times already.
That's a fact.
It's one thing if you got a signature move for a performance, but when you battling, and I'm not saying you can't use the same move when you battle, but you got to at least make it look different.
You got to switch it up, right?
Because Goku still uses Spirit Bomb, but you know what I mean. Sometimes he charges a little bit more energy for this one.
Sometimes it's stronger, sometimes it's different. Right? It's all different.
You know what I mean?
As long as you just
and sometimes, you know what I mean. And a lot of these people don't realize, like, bro, that wasn't strong enough. You got me hear what I'm saying? It wasn't dope. It wasn't strong enough to win a battle.
Okay.
So your hat trick fight was dope, but it wasn't strong enough, bro, for a battle. And that's where Nux lost that to me. His hat tricks, some of his hat tricks was like, okay, cool. It wasn't better than Primo hat tricks, but it was like, at least Primo danced with his hats and Polo. Right. But see, Nux just do moves, and the moves wasn't bad, but boy was way too strong for him.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like if me judging, like when I'm looking at dancers or if I'm looking at people, like a lot of people are like, okay, well, this person, they dance, right? And they can dance to be nice, but at the same time, you still got to realize you're in a battle, right? So if you're battling, if you're gonna battle somebody, I'm expecting you to run down. You know what I'm saying? And so you can't just sit there and just perform your life away and then expect to be a winner in the battle. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You got to still battle. So
okay, so Hold on, bro. So please, real fast, explain what is the difference between a performer and a battler, because a lot of these people don't know.
Nugget, you want to take that?
What?
The difference
What
between
is the difference between a battler and a performer?
There's no real. I'm both. I'm a performer and a battler, but you gotta know certain moves read better when you battle, and some read as a performance. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's the intent behind your movement. Because I could do a move for a performance, and I could do a move for a battle, but I do them different ways.
completely different.
I just do it completely different because the way I'm not battling the audience. I'm trying to engage, bring the audience into my world.
That's what I tell my students all the time.
I'm not attacking them. I'm letting them feel free to open them to what I'm doing.
Intent. That's the big.
90.
Okay, dope. So, Reg,
that's way
you
too. That's a
started
lot.
Dream. You came and started Dream. What's going on?
I didn't know that.
With
I thought it was all
you know,
included. I never
they
paid 90
always
for a
say you
puppy.
play
4 months old.
favoritism, and you just keep it a buck. You
I have like
reach out to the
8, so
people
I
that
never
reach
paid
out to
$90
you.
for a 4-month-old puppy.
So what is next for what is first
But you
of
should
all,
at least
before
tell us
you
like a
even
separate
answer
charge. I
that,
thought it was a package. You know, it's the
I know
puppy package. Sometimes it's like
Nugs.
$50 I'm from LA and I've been in Vegas for a while, so it's not my first time bringing. I have 2 other dogs.
But it's a different. So
No, 90 is way too much for a puppy. Like, come on, $90 for like a 4-month-old puppy? It's only 4 months.
Yo, no,
$90 for just a wash and bath. No haircut.
yeah, but you don't got all the trim, remember?
I didn't ask for no trim. I said just by the eye.
Yeah, but we gotta do tidy too.
Yeah, I don't have to do that. Yeah, I said. I thought that's you gotta let me know. No, hold on.
Mute your phone, Nugs. Mute your phone.
He did. He was going Zod.
Yeah, he go with Zod.
Nigga's crazy, son.
But yeah, like I was saying, like before you even you said you wanted to start, and that's why you came back to do Dream. So what happened
I want to build something for the community.
You want to build something for the community?
That was because I was doing that before I left, and I wanted to come back and finish that.
So what were you doing before you left to go to ABDC?
I was working. I was working at the Gap.
Okay, you was working at the Gap. So what was here before? Because you said you wanted to leave something here, and then you left and you come back. So before you even went to LA, what was already established in New York?
You know what it is? I have a heart, Peaches. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a little. I don't know if I don't like being vulnerable, but I'm gonna be a little. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I have a big heart, right? And at that time, for me, coming back, like it meant a lot. I was doing the DVD. I was like, main event was still around. There was so much thing that was happening that I felt like if I left, I would have just abandoned everybody. The docs, the Scorps, like everything that was being built for these, you know what I'm saying, for the little niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted something for everybody. I wanted like next level with them. They was always coming to everything was happening at that time where it was building. You know what I'm saying? YouTube was I was like, okay, shit starting to pop off. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden I went to ABDC and it was just us. And I could have just been straight ring. I could have said, fuck everybody. There was times where it's like, yo, let's focus on us. But I had another part of me that just was not, I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I had so much that needed to be done back at home, that people that needed to be, that I felt like they depended on me in some way, that I had to come back and do something. Like I had to use what I had, that whatever it was, and say, okay, boom, I'm back now. Now I can focus on this business. I can focus on building Dream. I can focus on building Flex House, whatever it was, and then do that and build something here for a legacy. Right?
Okay.
That was one of my driving forces on coming back. Just so I can build a legacy for people for Flexing period. Because I did not want to just leave these niggas behind and they had no direction. They just started. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I had people that was under me, or I don't want to say under me, that was with me, and they just started. You know what I'm saying? Started dancing, started doing things. They started being better in school. So, you know, it was like so much different things that was happening. I'm like, I can't just leave that. You know what I'm saying? Like how fucked up would I be? I felt fucked up doing that, just leaving them, and maybe I should have, but but you know, but
We
you know,
always gotta learn the hard way, bro.
but but for real, I mean, it shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody knows my real reasons for doing those things, but like that was part of my reasons. Like I love these little niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like they was my like driving force. They was with me. We was all doing shit together all the time. Like I didn't need them for making no money. I didn't need them to do anything. I was making my own bread. I was doing my own shit. I needed them to be a part of a culture that we were building together. That was the part. That was the main thing. And then the fact that I'm like, okay, this thing, they doing better at this. These people doing better at this. This is happening. There's good things happening with them now. You know what I'm saying? They're not don't some of them went in fucked up directions and doing this fucked up shit no more. They're dancing. They got a place they can come to where they're not gonna get fucked up or hurt or anything like that. They can just dance and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna do that. And that was the idea. So that was the idea behind. I think it was a driving force of me coming back and like, okay, I'm gonna do something for the community.
So when you came back, right? And this is a question, especially for you, when you came back, a lot of people would say, since you already had the groundwork, why didn't you start working on another flex group to go represent flexing on ABDC?
I'm sorry, why didn't I do what?
I said a lot of people would wonder and ask. You came back and you said, you know what, you didn't want to leave dancers here. You wanted to start something. So why wouldn't you come back and start prepping another group to go and represent flexing on ABDC?
They did. Terry, Bugs, Doc, all they was called the Mad Hatters. They just didn't make it. Next level went. They just didn't make it. Main event went again with Steps. Everybody's main event. They just didn't make it. That's it. So I came, and the crazy part is, I came back and used that stats that I had because they knew who I was to get them through the door. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just they just didn't make it.
So as you being on ABDC, and I want you to keep it a buck, do you think Ringmasters were treated fairly as far as the judging wise goes? Because I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like what y'all did was way better than Fly Chicks. So like yeah, we're going back to Fly Chicks. So like a lot of people thought it was rigged. A lot of people thought like, nah, they just don't want to see Brooklyn win. Like, how did you feel in that moment?
I felt the same way everyone else did. I felt we got cheated. We all feel like.
Was it true that there was someone to help y'all with choreography, or y'all made up the whole choreography?
No. We made up our own shit all the time.
Okay, so there was no one helping y'all with choreography.
That was ridiculous.
There was staging. That's not cool. That's not
helping. Like I wish they take the practice up front.
There's staging.
Mute your phone, Nug. Because you come back with.
That's why people like San Helen. I like those places because they do everything.
So you do a camera block and they you know what I'm saying,
Hold on, Reg, because Nug's background is wildly right.
My bad.
Nug, yeah, stop arguing with what she did with the dog, man.
She tried to go start to my wash and bath $90 for a 4-month-old puppy. I said, "You go and start."
Okay, so Nug, I'm gonna ask you the same question I just asked Reg. Do you think y'all were cheated on ABDC?
No, it is what it mean. It worked out in our favor. I don't think we can feel what we want to feel, but that's all. That's that's the commercial world. Like they had the way they ran their show and what. I feel like we did good. We made it to and that's what it is.
Okay.
I don't feel like we were cheated. I feel like we didn't post. I didn't feel like we lost to the people we lost to, but it's television.
Right.
And that's what I just said. I asked Reg, did he really feel? Because I didn't feel y'all lost the Fly Chicks at all.
No, we didn't lose to them, but they didn't even feel like we lost them. But it is what it is. We can't get mad at it. It is.
It's what it is.
So, with both of y'all coming from the industry world, a new dancer coming in, how do you deal with the already quote unquote pre-game plan for certain events, and you're putting your work in thinking, yeah, I'm gonna come in and do this and do that, but it's already pre-planned. So how would you tell a dancer to handle that?
Reg, get time. My phone about to die. If y'all still on, I'm gonna hit you when I get back to the crib.
All right, say that,
All right,
bro.
All right, y'all.
all right, bro. Now, what you said, Peaches? I'm sorry.
I said, for people that's going and and when they trying to get into the world and they have that lane, how do you how do you tell them or even inform them, like, look, you gonna go and a lot of things gonna be preset, like you just gotta go and do what you gotta do. Like, how do you even explain to a dancer, a upcoming dancer that hasn't got no exposure and they're trying to get that exposure, and then they get there and they feel like they were jerk? Like, what advice would you give that person, because you and Nug have been in the industry and y'all know how the industry can be set up in so many different ways? Like, how do you deal with that as a dancer?
You gotta take it as a learning experience. It's just that simple. It's like you can't. There's no other way to take it. It's just a learning experience. And nothing is fair in the industry at all. Dance, rap, ballet, whatever industry you in, nothing is really fair. You know what I'm saying? You're typecasted in certain ways. You're told you can't do certain things because you don't have a body frame for it, or you can't do this because you're too dark or you're too tall, too fat, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Like all those things are just learning experiences uh, as you go through the industry, right? So
Hmm.
you just have to take whatever the industry gives you and learn from it. And it's either you build your own or you follow their protocol. And a nigga like me wasn't following protocol, so I created my own company. That's why I did it. I did it because I was like, I'm not following your protocol. I don't care about how fat you are, how skinny you are, how dark you are. I care about how you make people feel. Like, how do you move? Like, you know what I'm saying? What is your movement talking about? What is your vocabulary in movement? That's what I care about. I don't care about your entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Me going ha 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 boom bing kung ha. Here goes a hat. Give me some money. Nah, that's not what I care about. I care about how you make another person feel when you're moving, whether it's excited, where it's hard, where it's like what are you feeling? And if I'm looking at a dancer and I can't feel nothing, then it's nothing. You're not there for me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I'm not kicking or doubting nobody that does that, the choreography, or because that's just their lane. You know what I'm saying? And I've been there too before. So don't get it twisted. I've done all that too, but at the same time, I'm just talking about what works for me and what I prefer. And I've been like that since I was like maybe 19. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to be a background dancer. I always wanted to be the dancer. I always wanted to have my own type of show, and the universe provided it for me.
Do you have any regrets, being now that the age that you are? Do you have any regrets coming up, looking back, like saying, if I knew then what I knew now, this whole shit would be different?
I mean, we all have those times. I don't think I have any regrets. I think I'm happy. I'm happy that things went the way they went. Uh, and everything's, like I said, everything's a learning experience. Even down to me going on tour or dealing with 20 emotional dancers or dealing, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever I've been through, it's all been a learning experience to me to whatever's gonna come next. You know, each level is another devil, and you just gotta know how to overcome that. And if you don't, then you'll just be stuck in one of the places that you've always been in. So for me, it's just about, okay, learning what that is. Okay, I'm gonna fix that. I know how to move it. I know how to move it next time. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to know how to do that and still move with time, because everybody gets older. Everyone's different. You know what I'm saying? You have to know how to move with time as well as you move up. So, yeah, no regrets. Did that shit freeze?
Oh, we going the service is, I don't know if that's my service. Okay. Your service is
Hold on.
wilding right
I
now.
just for some reason I don't know why I only seen one comment just now. And Joy said I'm not
Yeah.
emotional.
No, I
Nah.
can't. So what would you say? What would you say? Because I really need you to clear it up. Because I'm tired of hearing people say you biased, you got favorites, you don't like working with everybody. This is why only. This is why a lot of people didn't get into the armory. So tap into that real fast. Why didn't a lot?
Don't get twisted. I'm sure some of that is true. I don't like working with everybody. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat that. Are you crazy? I don't like working with everybody. If you're a problem for me, if you're annoying, or if you just not, you know what I'm saying? If I just can't feel you as a dancer, it's not that I don't like you. It's just work with you. That's okay. But that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the end all be all. You can go do what you. Every dancer needs to understand what they're good at, right? And you need to learn how to identify that as a dancer. Let me like you sit back and you go, okay, hold up, what am I really good at? Am I really good at battling? Okay, guess what? There's a whole industry for that, and there's a way you can get in that, and you maneuver that way, right? For me, I figured out who I can work with and who has exactly what's needed to cut and carve out what needs to be done for the show that I was creating.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
and not only that, but a lot of the dancers that I worked with, like I said, they've had my back through thick and thin when I had nothing. I'm not going to turn my back on them. You get what I'm saying?
Right, that's a fact.
So people think, oh, it's about favorites, it's about this. No, it's about one, it's about loyalty. Two, it's about do you have what it takes? A lot of dancers don't have what it takes. You know what I'm saying? It's like
And what is that? Please, and say what is that? What is it that they don't have?
personality, perseverance. Um, do you have the ability to cut off your I mean, to say, you know what, let me unlearn this and learn something new. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. And then not only that, but remember, you're traveling now. How do you deal with people? How do you deal with, you know what I'm saying, with traveling? Can you travel? Some people can't even travel. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that goes in. It's a lot that goes into it. This shit is not,
Okay.
like I said. And then can you deal with personalities? Right? Do you have patience? That's one of the biggest things I learned. Patience. Dealing with 20 dancers, like, you know what I'm saying, a whole industry of other people that I don't know or never, you know what I'm saying, never came in contact with. You have to know how to deal with those things.
Say hi to my nurse, y'all.
Wagwan, Linky. Wagwan.
And she from the islands too. But but okay, so I have another question. You know, I'm gonna bring all the side chat to the forefront.
Bring
A
it.
lot of people will wonder. You started the armory. Why wouldn't you have went and grabbed the OGs to give them, to put them, you know, on a better platform? Why did
So,
you?
so first of all, okay, I know where you're going. I know you're getting at with that. So first of all, when I first started the armory, I asked
Mhm.
mad dancers. You know how many people turned me down?
Wow.
I asked mad dancers. They turned me down because it wasn't in their own head. That was on them. That's one. Two, uh, as far as say it again, the other part of the question, why I didn't what?
Why did you go to?
Oh,
Why
my
didn't?
team, my crew. So
Yeah.
I did go to my crew. Um, all of them was I told them to pull. I said pull up. The ones that was here. I said, yo, pull up. I got the show. It's about to be lit. Blah blah blah. They had to go. They was like, bro, we going to LA. I said, y'all going to LA? I'm like, bro, I said, just give me a year or 6 months. Just give me 6 months. There's like, yo, we got to move to LA. We going to LA. I was like, I bet. It's all good. So they
So
had,
what about the
we had,
ones
so
that?
what happened was they did what they had to do, and I did what I had to do. It's just that simple.
Okay. Okay. So Hold on, let her take my temperature.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. So, when you started the Armory, and you said a lot of dancers turned you down, when you opened the auditions to everyone.
I to a lot of people. I don't, not everybody, no,
So
but
why was it
a lot of
open to?
dancers, a lot of dancers,
So why wasn't it open to everyone?
because it wasn't open for everybody. Everybody can't perform.
Okay.
Everybody's not a performance dancer. It's just that simple. They can think,
Okay.
like a lot of people think they are, but they're like say my co-director, right? If you was my co-director and he's seeing you just dance and you're just dancing blatantly, you don't know, you have no feeling in what you're doing. He would then just tell me like, Reg, what is this? You know what I'm saying? He's like, so
Yeah.
what does he mean, or what do they mean? What does he even feel what he's doing? You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't even feel that, then it's like, well, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't make him go like the Peter hand, then it wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? Like he had, like even him, he had a certain, he could feel certain things. So when he's moving, and he's like an experienced director, so he's been in the world way longer than I have. You know what I'm saying? So and he was like my mentor throughout this whole thing. So like I was like, yeah, I'm like, you absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't feel shit, I'll be the same way. So I'm like, I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So the people that you invited, you went, and you whoever you felt were deemed enough to be good enough on a performance level. That's who got
Even everybody I was working with wasn't on a performance level yet. They built their way up to a performance level. So it was more or less like, okay, well, I know this person has the ability to do it. You get what I'm saying? Like
So you thought like that. Why couldn't it be open to everyone?
Because everyone does not have that ability. They just don't. And I for me, you
didn't have that much time.
I feel it. It's a feeling.
Okay.
I know it. I know it. I've been in this game for years. I feel it. And I'm like, okay, boom. If this person can move, or if they even open to learn, come through. But if you're not even open to learn and your mind just like, I'm just mod. Okay, fuck out of here. You think you mod, but you really not. I don't care. Like, I'm serious. That's how it goes. It's like, okay, you mod, okay. You mod for that part. You mod for that world, but you're not mod for this world. It's a whole different side. They'll tell you Doc, Droid, Kwame, Slick, yo, we watched each other perform and cried for each our own performances. Never has it happened. But we would sit there and we watch each other and be like, God damn, son, I feel that. Because we felt each other. You don't get that every day with flexing. But the performance that was on that stage, they put their heart out every day on that stage. It takes a special person to build up a story that they had in their life and put it on stage and then make everyone else feel that same thing. 900, 1,000 people from different countries, they feel the same exact thing that you're feeling. That's a special person. That's not that's not the regular hat tricker or connector. You can't do that. You get on stage and oh my, you're like, all right, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? Cal was on that stage every night dancing his heart out. Everybody felt that man every night.
That's Cal, period. He put his soul in.
But in his performance, it was something real, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, now you feel this. They did the solitary pieces. Everybody came to them like, yo, what is this? Even Tom, he bone breaking, but people felt what he was doing, like how he broke every body down and reconstructed himself and become a better person or whoever he may be. It was about the transferring from one person to the next. Slick, bricks, you know what I'm saying? Like they all they wowed that stage up every night.
And I seen it even when they came. Just and the crazy
And
part for your
I'm just saying,
show, I
everybody
can't.
can't do that, Peaches. That's it. Everybody in flexing can't do that. And this is why they are, even today, they're at a level that they're at a certain level that certain people can't even get to because of the rehearsals, because of the practice, because of the shit that we went through and how we did it and how we brought it out.
So you feel it's really a lot of people aren't really where they're at because of their dedication
Say it again,
to
I'm
the.
lost.
I said you feel a lot of dancers aren't where they're supposed to be because of their dedication to the craft. They're
Because they
not
don't,
dedicated.
right, because they're not, they're I don't know if they compare themselves to great people or to great things.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, like, like for me, like I see something, I'll be like, oh shit, I got a lab. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't say and go, oh, I could be this nigga. I'm too cocky. Nah, I'm like, oh shit, I got a lab on that. So I'm about to get crazy because this thing is nice. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
and I feel like in the circle that we had, everyone was still in competition with each other, but
Mm-hmm.
still learning from each other because everyone knew, okay, nah, that you seen what Cal did? Yo, you just seen what Droy did? Yo, you seen how we did that? Y'all came from, you had a good show. The audiences was like, you know what I'm saying? They related to whatever dancer was going to Zadis, they was relating to that dancer or that person or that story. So iron sharp as iron, and that's what was happening within our circle. I don't know how well that happens outside of this. I don't know outside of the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, because when I look at dancers and I be seeing they teammates go to some shit like this.
Oh God, yo, I say
Right
that
there,
all the time.
right there, you lost me. If you
I,
if you
I I'm
if you
glad you said.
if you out here and you going and your man's going, oh nah, you're bugging. You're bugging. You're
Don't,
bugging. Sorry.
yo, you just did somebody move. You know who moved you just did.
I don't even know why this did. I don't know. All I'm saying is if you see that, that's off the grid. I'm sorry. You can't be out here just doing shit and your mans that you're supposed to be labbing with is like, oh nah.
Bro, but this is where it's at right now.
Nah, you lost.
Somebody
You
got
lost.
mad. People got mad
Lost.
at me. No, people got mad at me because I said outside of pumpkin, and if I'm wrong, you could let me know I'm wrong, bro. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Outside of pumpkin, Kit Kat, Ivy, Betty. Who else can I put up there that's from our world that didn't learn our culture? Um, who
What you mean
else? Who
that
else?
didn't
Now?
what you mean didn't learn our culture?
Meaning they didn't start another style to come to flexing. They started with flexing.
Okay.
Outside of those four, like I said the other day, I don't feel like there's no girls that's representing. Like outside the girls outside of those four that I named, the girls that are really putting on for flexing are girls that came from different genres and learning flexing.
I don't know. Shells was part of the was
I
part
mean
of
shells, of course
the
shells. My four shells for
Shell.
forget. Yeah.
Deidre was still doing. She's still doing her side.
Deidre's OG. I'm
Pumpkin,
listen from what I'm not
Pumpkin,
talking. We not
Pumpkin
counting.
was on with us too at the armory. Pumpkin was
Who?
part of this. Pumpkin.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said out of
Nick, hold
after
up. Nick was part of the show too.
who?
Nick.
Okay, you know, I said the girls, not the
Oh, what about?
boys. I
Okay. What
said
about?
outside of the girls that I named, right?
Okay.
Because even for the girls, I feel like if we didn't have what we had, the girls would have no direction. Because there's no new up and coming girls, and the new and up and coming girls that are learning flexing and are nice at it, flexing wasn't their first craft.
Right.
The Nutellas, the Quins, the you feel me? Those people like those, and they're mastering it.
Mm-hmm.
Versus the girls that are learning right now that's starting with flexing are pissing me off.
Mm.
because I feel like did and I just feel like that right now. I feel like there's no direction in this shit, and especially for Brooklyn, bro. Because everybody's saying they a teacher, everybody's saying they can teach a class, everybody's teaching classes. Some people can't even teach themselves. I don't even understand how they're teaching other people.
Well, I mean, some people just doing it for money.
Right, but then that's why I said to Nugs, and I said, bro, you can't say you don't care, because yeah, okay, they know what flexing is when you go out there, but then you still have perfect example. I was talking to somebody because I
Nuggets,
had hit.
my fault. I'm sorry. I want to cut you off, Peaches, but just to double back on that. Nuggets, when he's saying like I said, saying he don't care, he right. He don't care, but what he's saying is those people that the fake people that's doing that teach on it, they just don't get no respect, and they won't get no and they won't get no respect in the industry because a lot of people that's in the industry because they
know
know
what's the real.
because they know Nugs, because they know Slick, or because they know Chinks. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's been real right, they know okay who to check in with. Like a lot of, if you only knew how many people came to me and was talking and was like, I'm talking behind the scenes, big business people hit me, hey, Reg, is this person really good to work with? Or how was this happening? Or is this person part of your team? Or you know what I'm saying? Is this real flexing? Because it don't look like yours. You get what I'm saying?
And that's
It
why you
happens.
can't burn bridges.
It happens. Like I've gotten all those calls. And the funny part is I've never violated nobody. You get what I'm saying? I just push it into the right direction, into the direction that it needs to be pushed into. You know what I'm saying? I would never violate nobody and take food out of nobody's mouth. I'll just be like, okay, well, this person is like this, but it would be better direction if you had them this way. That's the better way to use them versus you using them the way that I do.
So are y'all listening, y'all? Reg is not a hater. He's not hating on y'all. He's
Never,
hating
never,
on y'all.
never. But I've been hated on though. 1,000 times. 1,000 times. 1,000 times. You don't understand. If and the funny part is the same people that they hate on, the upper people or whoever they think they talking to, they came to me and said, hey, do you know this person really talks like this? And I'm like, really? It's like, yeah, but you didn't say nothing bad about him. That's why I respect you, Reggie. You get what I'm saying? So people can talk,
So
but
people burning their bridges, knowing.
just know I've been in this game for too long. So whoever people think they talking to, I'll come on. You already know the deal.
So you're the real source. You're the marination.
No, not trying to violate, trying to play, but yeah.
But it's not about that. It's about the real. Like Nug
No,
said,
it's
it's
real.
about the
Right.
real.
No, it's real, yeah.
A lot of people wouldn't get on because they not even knowing these secret phone calls are being made because they know where this is coming from. So they're going to the source.
When it comes to flexing in New York, I'm I'm the top. Simple as that. I am the top person that people either go to or talk to all the time. If it's flexing, Reggie, they're gonna come to me with it.
Mm.
They're going
So
to.
what's next? What's next for Dream? Because I know you putting Dream on hold. You had the armory, and you've been
Now,
saying Dream, 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 Dream.
Dream was the situation where I feel like I just I had to take a step back for a second uh because I feel like the culture wasn't didn't don't they just wasn't respecting events. They wasn't. I don't feel like they respected the time, the money that we spend, the
They still don't.
the
They still don't.
people and the dancers. Like there needs to be some type of respect, and I don't think
Mhm.
there isn't any. And again, when I do Dream, I did it for a culture, for the community. I never made a profit off a Dream. You get what I'm saying? I never made a profit off a Dream. So the fact that I do it and I do it for the love of it,
Right.
it's like, come on, I'm doing this for us. And the fact that I feel like I was not me. They wasn't appreciating the whole thing, and I mean the whole thing, meaning OTG, Battlefest, Dream, whatever else that comes to play, Kings Arena, whatever the events is. I feel like no one was respecting it as a whole. So I'm like, I'll just take myself out of it until it's time to do it again. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think it's time?
And then when I do it again, it'll be something bigger. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think it's time?
I I think so. I think so. I think so.
You think it's time?
I think a lot of dancers have matured. I think that it may be time to bring it to do a little something. I got something happening. Mostly, it might be happening in July, August.
Okay.
I got a budget.
So
So,
is there, because a lot of people ask this too, are you opening up another lane like the armory for other dancers to get opportunities, or
oh yeah.
you're sticking with who you stick with?
Nah, times have changed. A lot of the dancers have moved on to different things. Because life happens, right? Uh,
Hmm.
COVID, everybody had to do different things and do different shit. Some of us were still just working on dance and moving. Some had to have reality check and had to go back to doing the 9 to 5s or whatever else we had to do, um, to survive and live. You know what I'm saying? That's what COVID did for everybody. Um, I just kept staying in my lane and trying to make things work the way I know best with dance. So I'm sticking to my guns. That's just it. And anybody else that wants to join in, you're welcome. Let's audition. Let's see what that's about. That's it.
Okay. So uh why is it that, okay, before I even ask that, where do you see flexing in the next 5 years?
Oh man.
Not the face.
No, no. It's just I just don't know. Um, I mean, of course, I feel like it's gonna continue. It's gonna always gonna keep growing. I don't think it's ever gonna stop growing. I think we've planted
You
enough
don't
seed.
think it's gonna die?
No, I think we planted enough seed to where it's gonna continue to keep going no matter what at this point. Um, it's just about who's gonna keep it going. We just don't know that part. We don't know everybody, but at this point, we're everywhere.
That's true. We're
We're
everywhere with our culture or without our culture is there.
yeah.
So
Flex is not like I said. Flex even when I said like flexing is dead to the people that's not doing nothing with it. That's as simple as that. Like it's dead to people that's not doing nothing because they can't find their lane, and that's okay. Just find your lane. You do what you do what you're good at. Um, you know what I'm saying? For me, flexing is never dying. This is my bread and butter. I'm living off this shit. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
It's like it's never gonna die. And then not only that, but it's come to a point where now what I'm doing with dance, I know how to teach it to other styles now. So I don't have to just I don't me for say I don't have to just stick to flexing anymore. But that's my go-to because that's the vocabulary I feel like, you know what I mean? And I know it, but now I know how to do what I do and teach it to different styles. So that's just fucked the game up now. Now I'm about to go crazy. So but next year I
so
got
when you say that, meaning you're gonna, outside of flexing, you have incorporated enough to where you can put something together where, like Nug said, he could dance on you and he won't have to bone break not one time. You feel me?
right.
So like in something to that perspective.
Yeah, I can use any style and make it and bring it to life and give it vocabulary because I know
So
that now.
go ahead.
I'm just saying I know how to do that now. Before I didn't understand it, but I know how to do it to a T now. It's easy.
Easy peasy.
But flexing just has the right vocabulary for certain things. You know what I'm saying? It has
hmm
honestly. So
So you said you're bringing something new to the forefront. Do you think New York itself has lost its edge on flexing? I mean, Battlefest just came back, and from what we've had here, do you think New York has lost its edge?
um,
Honestly.
New York has not lost its edge. New York has lost its youth. That's what New York has lost. The
Mm.
youth, the youth of flexing isn't as broad as it used to be. A lot of the younger, I don't know what the older dancers are doing and who they're teaching, but back in my day, we was, like it was like Baron, and you know what I'm saying? It was Baron, it was Bedrock, it was fucking Snow, it was the Avies, it was like it was a lot of the young ones coming up. So it's
And they
like
was hungry
they
too.
were hungry. Now I don't know if any of, and that's why I say like the dancers now, the younger, the X's, the Mookas, the Knicks, the Droids, whoever else, you know what I'm saying? It's their turn to teach these little niggas. If they're not teaching no little niggas, that's on them. That's their fault.
But
So
then,
they
and this is why I
I'm saying
said
that
what I
because they're
those
responsible
aren't.
for the next generation. They're responsible for the generations to come. You know what I'm saying? They're responsible
That,
for it. They don't now. They don't now.
you
Now they don't
have
have
that.
to. Hold up. They don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
But I am saying that generation that needs to come up through them.
Okay, so do you think that's the reason why flexing looks the way it looks coming from New York? Because I hate the way flexing is represented coming from New York, especially like I feel like if when especially in a battle scene, if they're calling the people that are well known, the aces, the X's, the droids, the regular people that's outside putting in the work, the G's, you feel me? When they call them outside, of course, we know it's sanctioned. But then y'all calling everybody else outside that y'all got them representing flexing and battling under a flexing campaign. But then it's like, what the hell were they doing in that ring? No, bro, you laughing. I'm dead serious though, bro.
That's because
I'm dead.
like Nug said, he's like they not doing the proper research. They just going in and they just doing shit. Peaches, they really are, and people are letting them do that. They just going in and they just doing shit. And it's like, see, people think they can just take. The thing is, people think they can just take leaps. Oh, I'm here, I'm great. Oh, no, we don't live in that world. We're not just taking a leap and think you're gonna be great. You gotta take this. You gotta take these little steps. And when you take those little steps and you take the time to understand what these styles are, what they mean, what they feel like, how they look properly done, if that even makes sense. If that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that does.
Like
It does.
if like how does it look when it's done properly, not when it's halfway done. It's like, oh shit, yeah. No.
Exactly, because you
Under-
have people
Understand
that
the
have
feeling
been
of
put
it.
in pain that think
Like
they.
like when you see Spider do hat tricks, you can feel the passion in what he's doing. He loves it. Oh shit, he's not just doing it to do the shit. Spider does his hat tricks and he loves it. Some niggas do hat tricks, they just want the BA. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Do shit for the passion of it. Don't do it for the BA, son. This shit is trash.
I'm telling you, bro, because like I said, it's too many people going around, and I feel like that's where I get my hate from because people be like, "Oh, Peaches don't like me," oh, and it's not even that. Like I tell
Bad
people,
product.
just like y'all say, like a lot of people don't know. I've been in that real dance world. Like my mom put me in dance school. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
like when I'm looking and I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, what?
but this is real dance too, Peaches. This is
No,
real.
not no. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying this is real dance. This is not real. What I'm saying
Right.
is when you've practiced something and when you're on the real dance, okay, this is real dance. But what we call here is lab. If a street dancer don't lab, they're not gonna get nice. Whereas a dancer, you're paying for this, so you're going to class. You
What?
feel what I'm
No,
saying?
it's the same thing with us.
No, bro.
You gotta
No,
put that.
it's not.
No, yes, it is.
Because
That,
because it's
listen,
free, a lot of
you gotta
niggas
put
don't tap in
you
and
have
they watch it thinking they know.
you have to put the 10,000 hours in. You have to put it in. If you're gonna be good at it, you're gonna put the 10,000 hours in. And when you put those 10,000 hours in, because you're training, that's what it is. Just like how it is in ballet or contemporary.
Bro, no, because I've done seen people train
It's
and they
all
still dirt. They still dirt and they
it's
putting the
the
hours
same.
in.
It's the same thing with contemporary and ballet. People been training for 10 years and they can still be trash. You know why? Because they have the. It's not about their flexibility. It's because they have their creative spark isn't there for what they're doing. They can't get creative and bend out of the reality of just the normal part of it. How about the outside part of it? How can I break out of the circle? And the people that are nice have broken out of that circle. You know what I'm saying? So even in ballet contemporary, you training for 10 years, but guess what? You ain't doing the fucking the swan. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing this. You know why? Because you're trash. So you can and I'm saying what I'm saying.
Okay, but you see where the difference with that goes?
I'm saying that,
they're not putting them in a show. We would know they're trash and still put them in a battle.
Because ballet don't have battles like we do. That's why.
But then why tell them not step their cookies up before they can get in the ring?
That has to do with the people who they deal with and who they chop it up with and who they lab with. That's them.
No, I'm talking about the people that put them on the platform to say, "Yeah, come battle."
They probably think they probably think that they can do something. I don't know. I don't like doing that, so I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you what other people's reasons are. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro. I feel you with that. It's just because like I tell people, I don't think flexing, like, yes, if people like you and your generation that you brought up is not around, it's clit, bro. It's clit, especially coming from New York. It's clit.
Okay, I mean, probably.
Because even right now, no shade, no disrespect. Like I said, this is real shit.
Mm-hmm.
You would think people would say, you know what? The FDM throws flex. That's keeping up with the heritage.
Mm-hmm.
From Flex House to your Flex House to my basement.
Mm-hmm.
That's the next Flex House.
What is?
FDP.
Oh, okay.
That will technically be, because that's the only place that opens up for dancers to come and lab.
Okay.
So people not even taking advantage of that. We didn't have to force people to come to flexing and to Flex House at your house. Right. We just put it out there, and niggas.
I actually like the FDP. That's dope. I'm glad everybody got to get a chance to go there and go blood.
But that's what I'm saying. People aren't gravitating to it.
You know what I feel about that though? Everybody that's there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like more people should come because it needs to be a higher caliber of dancers that are there to tell dancers, but to be like, okay, what you're doing is not that lit, or what you're doing is lit. You know what I'm saying? Everything can't get a BA. Everything can't get a like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to start saying, okay, guess what? This is dope, but let's not put okay, now let's go mod. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're trying to,
and that's where we still there.
Like we're trying to be friends with everybody and uplift everyone and do things like that. But you cannot uplift, you cannot upgrade and uplift if it's not where it needs to be at. Meaning like the style, the culture, the feeling of it, the moves. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's not done if it's not up to par, we shouldn't give gratification out loud.
Say that one more time.
If it's not.
No, say it real loud for the people in the back to hear you, because
not up to par, we should not give gratification out loud. Now, when I mean out loud,
saying shit was doodle for noodle, nigga. Oh, Peachez,
I'm not saying we bash them either. What I'm saying is you do this. What we did, like I do with my dancers, or I did with other dancers, period. Just say other dancers, right? I would go, you doing some shit? Okay, dope. You know what I'm saying? Do anything. Come back, we in the crib. Bro, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Or not what the fuck was, and that's the old me. That's how I used to talk back. It was the younger me, right? But now it's more or less like, yo, bro, like, you gotta fix that. You know what I'm saying? Or right after, yo, we gotta lab. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna come outside looking like that. That's just not happening.
See, and this is why I say what I said when I said to why I say I feel like there will be none because first of all, the people are laughing with aren't real right. The real niggas that need to that can really put people out there. And like I said, let's be for real. The cows, the droids, a lot of their students aren't even from our culture.
Right. Right.
It's people from other countries and other styles that want to learn and go into their class. It's not even our own people taking their classes
Because
to
they
be like, get my
because they
shit
already
out.
feel, you know why? Because they already feel like they have access. No,
You
no,
just did a class. How many new people, how many new faces did you see in that class that you put together
but you know
for the
what?
foundation?
But Peaches, you know, and the thing is, I don't care, right? But the thing is this: you don't, you never really get success or make a lot of success in your like where you were like born or where you're from or where you do what you do. Like, there's not a lot of support there. Like we all want, and this is not just in dance. This is years of this is just people. It's been going on for years.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't move, if you don't leave from where you started, it's very hard to become super successful. Not saying you won't be successful, super successful, right? Because a lot of people just don't they just don't support you as much. They just really don't. That's just the God's honest truth of it. If when I'm in like say for instance when I'm in Europe, whole different vibe. I'm like a celebrity out there in Europe. You get what I'm saying? But here, it's regular. So it's like you gotta just it's just about what I'm saying it's about the support that's home and then the support outside. Like people gotta start gaining fans. A lot of dancers don't gain fans anymore. They just gain dancer friends. They're not gonna they're not gonna support you because they want to make it too. You get what I'm saying? Like
But bro, I feel like a part of that is because dancers don't know how to market. They don't know how to market themselves. A lot of people don't.
so we gotta
Not
figure it out. I don't know how to market myself properly. I really don't. I'm not.
bro,
That's
who would really believe that? Who would really believe you saying that?
I'm saying it though. It's the truth. So now, all about inspire the next person that's saying it. I can't market myself. Well, look where I came. Look how far I've been, and I can't market myself either. But I do feel like if I was good at marketing, if I was better at marketing, I would be a lot further than where I'm at right now. Completely, completely. If I had a manager or if I had like a PR, I'll be way further. I just don't got that shit.
But like I said, okay, I get it. Cause y'all say, I get it. I get it. Everybody, oh, you gotta go and get it. You gotta go look. But like I said, it's a lot of shit, bro. I don't know. I'm just different with that. Cause I feel like if you have the knowledge, bro, and you can help somebody else, one hand wash the other, two hands wash the fucking face.
Well, I mean, I've been doing that for like the past 20 years of my life.
I get that, but that's you. That's not everybody, bro. One hand wash the other, two hands wash
You
the
know what?
face.
Because everybody can't do it, Peaches. God didn't put us on this earth for everybody to do that. If we did, then it would be a perfect world. It's not that, and it's okay. That's what you.
That's fact. Whoever said
And
that, Crystal John.
this is why we gotta become. This is what we gotta come to terms of. We gotta be okay and come to terms with everyone is not built to do certain shit. But the people who are built to do that, then you gravitate with that person or with that group of people, and then you build from there. Don't be mad at the
But
next person.
even the people that
Don't be
are
mad
built,
at the next person because they can't do something that you want them to do, or because it's like this is like okay, cool, it's okay. I'm just gonna gravitate to who I need to and who I can, and be okay with that. Like
but even with that, you
we're
don't
so
even
mad,
know.
we're so mad and emotional with everyone. Why you not supporting me? Why you not giving me this? Why I don't have this? Why fuck all that? Go and get the people that are supporting you and that will, and focus on that. That's it. I've learned to focus on the people that support me, the people that's gonna love me, the people that's gonna work with me, and people are easy to work with, and I can less stressful and be less stressful. Let's be less stressed because the amount of stress that I did have at one point because I was always oh, this person got to do this. It's like, yo, nah, I'm a lot better and a lot cooler. No, for real. I'm way easier now than I was before because I had to learn that. That person is good for that. That person is good for that. I don't need this. I'm working with this person. I can't even say the word. Compartmentalize. If I'm saying it right, I can't even say it right.
No. What you call it?
Fuck.
It's yo, I'm done with you, Reg. I'm really done with you. We lost Reg? We lost Reg? Where Reg go? We lost Reg? Let's see. Can we get Reg back? We lost Reg? Did we lose Reggie? I'm in the hospital, y'all. This was so fun. I needed this little laughter because it really brightened up my day. I don't know. I think we lost Reg. Mike, take off the double screen real fast. You still there, Mike? Okay. I think we lost Reg. I went a little bit over, but y'all got the gist of it, man. Y'all gotta work, put the dedication in, put the work in. Like I told people, don't think I came on here to look for sympathy. I said that before. I didn't come on here to look for sympathy. Yes, I'm in the hospital. I came because I'm on a mission to do what I need to do, and I'm not letting nothing stop me. I don't care what it is. Oh, okay. We back. We got you back. I thought we lost you. Okay. Wait, Nugget back too?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
back on, but
I'm just listening to the top dog. I'm good. I'm tired of talking.
yeah, but anyway, I
Yeah.
said you gotta learn how to compartmentalize things. You know what I'm saying? And once you compartmentalize, and then
It's
you
not
you
carpet.
like,
It's you say it carpet, but
I can't say the word.
okay.
The point is that people know what I'm saying. And once you put everybody in those situations, then it's better. We just can't be acting off emotion all the time. A lot of us act extremely off emotion. You know what I'm saying? Oh, why a person can't do this? Why? It's because they angry and they mysterious or they jealous or they. It's like, no, you don't need to be that way. Like some people, they mad at me or they mad at. It's like, why? You don't even know me.
I say that all the time.
Like a lot of people don't I feel like 80% of people. I'll go for like 90%
Thank you,
of people.
Gio.
90% of people don't know me.
That's it right
But
there. Carpet. He put it up on the screen.
you can't even say it either. Look,
I couldn't. But go ahead, bro.
but yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone is emotional, and that's gotta chill. I'm emotional too, OD, but I learned how to. You know what I mean? I don't act off. I don't act on my emotion anymore. It's more.
Do you think? Okay, you being in the business person, do you think that flexing as a whole, especially the battle scene, needs to get out of the repetition battles and us battling ourselves?
I mean, keep it sharp. It's all good. It
You
keeps us
said
on
what?
point. It keeps us sharp. It keeps us on
Then
point.
you lab for that. That's what labbing is for.
Yeah, but sometimes
Why make it a whole public event to keep seeing the same faces?
That's up, but that's still up to the dancer. It can be the same faces, but that's the dancer wants to do that. So if the dancer is good at that, and when the dancer wants to do that, and that's a hot out of trouble or whatever that may be, let them do it until they get tired of it and they want to go to something else and say, you know what, I'm done with this now. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
move
saying
on to
it
something.
like that. I'm saying, why is it that I feel like we have to keep battling ourselves? Why can't we branch? Why is it so hard for us to battle? Let's go take over and battle other styles. Why do we have to keep battling within ourselves?
Because that's what the culture does. Poppers battle poppers, breakers battle breakers.
Right. But on a larger scale, like if we're trying to take this on a larger scale, why do we still have to have that same mentality?
It's not really the same mentality. It's about what's localized and what's in the in the vicinity. You know what I'm saying? Like Red Bull now. A lot of dancers are doing Red Bull. They They're taking it out the state, out the country, and they're doing that, right? And there's a lot of different dancers doing that. So I feel like in each own's perspective, in Brooklyn, we have flexing. We're gonna have flexing battles. We don't have poppers. We don't have all. We have them. They're just not around like that, or they go to popping events. You get what I'm saying? So we've done the whole run down on takeover on popping, breaking breakers on. We've done all that already, and we still do that sometimes. It's just that it's fun to battle our own style sometimes too. People understand you.
So you don't
People
feel like
understand.
it's repetitive?
Everything gets repetitive every now and then, but that's when you just take a hiatus and you chill for a while. And you don't go watch any battles. You just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
But we already
look,
on a larger scale, Doc. What are you talking about? We don't. I'm not saying go. Oh, we're already flexing is already on a larger scale. So why do we have to keep battling each other? That's what I'm saying. Flexing is already out there. People know it from internationally known. So what are we proving within ourselves that cannot be settled with a quick lab session versus a whole big event that people have to pay for to watch us keep battling ourselves? That's what I'm saying. Like, yes, I get that part, Doc. I was answering what Doc asked, but like I said,
but he asked. I can't see it.
he just said, he said, why do we have to go over there to be on a large scale and not build a larger scale for ourselves? We're already flexing is already on a large scale. It's internationally known.
Yeah, but what he's saying, he's combating what you're saying, though, Peaches. He's saying because you saying okay, well, we need to be battling other styles. We need to go out and branch off. But he's saying we don't have to branch off because the shit is right here. Our scale is right here. The scale, the large scale or whatever it may be, is in Brooklyn. You don't need it. We as flex dancers don't need to go out anywhere to prove anything.
It's not about proving anything.
No, but the thing is, they need to come to us. That's at the end of the day.
Okay.
They do. We gotta be real. They do. They gotta come to us.
And right. And I'm gonna say this with total respect. And when they come to us, what happens, bro? They come to us, and the only reason why I'm saying this, only because
if niggas get jumped, they get.
No, not even that. From me starting this podcast thing, bro, and venturing out talking to people just outside of flexing. And I'm not even talking about street dance. I'm just talking about the dance culture, period. Just talking to people and listening to some of the info that people have gotten, or listening to some of the things that information that people have gotten. And it's like, there's a lot of people that think Cali is the reason for Bone Break. But these are new people. Like Nug said, if you want to know, you'll go and do the history. But a lot of people don't even know where to start looking for the history. So how are they supposed to gravitate to know what is real and what is not? I don't know if he heard the question. We waiting for Reg to get back.
I'll be in a second.
All right, no problem. He went to get a beverage.
Yo,
bro.
Wagwan.
Did you hear what I just said? Do you agree with Doc?
Who?
Do you agree with what Doc said?
What Doc said?
Because I just asked, I said, why do we have to keep battling within ourselves? That can be settled within a quick lab session. Why do we have to keep putting the same faces on instead of gravitating to go out and battle other not even other styles, just other dancers instead of just
kind of like how when Slick and X went to I think Paris to go battle out there.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That was dope. I like that they. I respect stuff like that when X and Slick went to go battle out there. You know what I mean?
He's saying, Doc's saying we're the largest scale in our community. Yes, we are, but how long are we gonna keep doing that? Doc said, why do we have to go over there and be a larger scale and not build a larger scale for ourselves? We are the largest scale already.
No, you don't have to go anywhere. I'm just saying Because think about it.
No, I said that's what Doc said. We don't, but I'm saying why are we still in the same mindset of things when you have made a way for flexing. Reg has made a lot of y'all have paved the
No.
way.
I think people don't understand. Like, it's not about the truth. The sad truth is when you think about Just Stay Boo, like when X and them went to Paris, they already built a large scale event already that every dancer from all parts of the world go there. Same as Red Bull. Red Bull go to different places. They come to New York. They go to Vancouver. They go. So people gotta understand. Sometimes you do have to go out your home and comfort zone to bring it back home.
This is what
exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
And Doc is right too. We're gonna build a scale out there too, where people come there to the big event. So he's right, but you also have to go out and venture out and take over other lands. You have to do that.
And that's all I'm saying. Because I'm just like I was just saying to Reg, me doing this podcast thing and me going to different places, like some of the questions I've been asked, Nugs, it baffles me because I'm like, wait, how y'all even derive to that question? Like perfect example, and I don't even want to put it out there, but I'm gonna put it out there. I hit up someone from there's a thing called a hip hop council, right?
Yeah.
And I hit up somebody because they're major.
Yeah.
So I hit them up like, yo, I really would like somebody from y'all panel to interview them about what y'all do in the hip hop world, the hip hop dance culture. The guy asked me, what street dance are you from? I said, well, I'm flexing. So he was like, what is that? I said, you're from the hip hop council and you don't know what flexing is? He said, can I Wikipedia it? I said, you should be able to. He Wikipedia'd it. And you know what the nigga asked me? He said, so what is flexing? Some kind of like miming thing? And it pissed me off.
So I'm gonna stop you right there, Peaches. If you knew what flexing was, you should never have told him to let him Wikipedia anything. You should have said, hold up. I'm gonna hold you accountable for something because you over here talking about a whole bunch of shit. If you represent flexing and he's saying that, then it's not his job to say, okay, well, this is a flexing. No, it's your job to go, well, flexing is XYZ.
You're
and we
absolutely
do this,
right. When the
and go from
conversation
there.
got there, that's when it got
And
there.
you know,
didn't let me finish.
Wikipedia show, like it mentions me, Reg, Bones, Aaron, and stuff. It just mentioned all the people that did stuff big, like storyboard stuff. Like I did Guggenheim Museum and LXD. They did. Aaron them did what they did, and then I think Reg too for something he did on their storyboard. So Wikipedia is just a search engine of things that popped up that was done in flexing in a big way. So it's not really, and they have some type of definition, but that's like the ABDC. They took stuff from ABDC and stuff, and they collaborated together to make it.
They said that was you that put that Wikipedia definition up there.
I don't have no time to do that. But why would I do that?
I didn't say
I don't even like
no.
talking on social media.
No, I didn't say you. I said people said it was Reg that put that definition on the Wikipedia.
Oh, Reg. No, Reg. How can he do that?
I'm saying that was what it was out, and I was like, wait, what? Now, like I said before, I didn't correct him on when I came to him to bring, just for him to come on the platform. After I broke it down to him, he was on a professional level. So when he asked, that's the first thing he asked, is the definition on Wikipedia? Because he's looking at it from a business perspective. If this is a real dance culture, then there should be a Wikipedia.
It's a Wikipedia for every dance style. There's a Wikipedia for it. So it's like,
that's where he was with it on a business term. So he's like, if it's a real dance genre, can I Wikipedia it? I said, sure, you can. So it's not like I didn't want to educate him. Like I educated him after, because he thought flexing was miming after he claimed he read the Wikipedia.
But flexing, it don't say nothing about miming on there. He being funny. It's nothing on miming on
and that's exactly what he said. And I said, no, flexing. And I broke it down to him and explained to him the different levels and the different styles of flexing.
It's like people trying to be funny, like, oh, when you say I do crumping, what, the arm swinging shit? Come on, it's people that hate you gotta try to say, oh, you do trick, that tippy toe shit. This is what I'm trying to say. Everybody's gonna find hip hop, some dancers, he already wasn't jacking it. Let me put you on game. When somebody's not jacking something, they find any way to down it, no matter what style they're gonna say, like I said, with your tippy toe shit, or what that bone breaking shit, or what that arm swinging shit, or them niggas that's be spinning on their heads and all that. B-boying is more than spin on your head. You know what I mean? Flexing is more than just bone breaking. Crumping is more than just arm swings. Jerking is more than just jumping on your tippy toes. So we all know that. Ballerinas, the ones that be just spinning around with their little tutus on. Ballet is more than that. You know what I mean? So it's like any dance.
But it was just weird for me because if something as big as that's dance. So it's like y'all that should have incorporated street dance. So why would that be something sarcastic when this is
anybody? Because I'm trying to tell you, people could be sarcastic with anything that's big already. It doesn't matter. People sarcastic with ballet, and ballet is big. Everybody know ballet is, but people still be funny with it. Are you gonna wear the people that be dancing in tutus, that be jumping in the air? I'm trying to explain to you right now. Look at b-boying. It's big. Like, niggas that be spinning on their head on the train station. B-boy is not just a train station dance. You know what I mean? Like, so like anybody could be sarcastic with anything. They trying to be sarcastic with it. I name a style could be sarcastic with it right now. So I'm a funny dude, so I could be jokey with anything. If I'm not jacking something, even if I like you or don't like, I can still make fun of your shit. So that's not a valid point. Like,
I get what you're saying, but it was just different for me because, like I said, this was
business. You know what's funny? I don't know. I've never even heard of no fucking hip hop council.
They're major though. They're major.
To who? I never heard of them. Name
in
one
the hip hop community. They're major.
Who? I'm saying name him. I don't even know his name. Name him. What's his name?
I don't want to put that.
See what I mean? Look, come on, man.
I'm not gonna do that to him.
But I'm saying I never heard of no hip hop council. I'm telling you right now.
I'm gonna send you the page when I'm gonna send you the info when we get off, bro.
And I've been working for a minute. Hip hop council. Who? You going to stop? Yo, I'm trying to get down with the hip hop council. That even sound we. You know, it's funny. Us we laugh. People call it the dance hip hop. What is hip hop style?
Hold on, let me. I'm
come on, Peachez. Like, come on.
What you mean?
I was in a conversation with a lot of the people that so-called started hip hop. They're like, yo, people smart, they do hip hop, they don't even know what the fuck they talking about. They said, what is hip hop?
Hip hop is a culture. You know what hip hop is? Graffiti, beatboxing, break dancing. That's all part of hip hop. Hip hop is a culture, not a dance style. So when you say the hip hop council, you're already all messed up.
That's crazy. I'm gonna send you the convo. I'm gonna send you.
But Reg, finish talking. I'm good. You finish eating because I'm drinking my wine.
This nigga Nugs is crazy. Nah, I'm drinking my wine. I'm
back at home playing with the dogs.
all vegan, Nug.
That's not vegan, big dog.
Definitely vegan.
What is that?
You vegan now?
He's not vegan now. He's just eating vegan food right now.
You turned vegan, Reg?
He's not vegan.
Nah, I'm just eating vegan food.
Oh, you just trying it out. You just trying it out. Okay. That lifestyle is very expensive.
I mean, we spend money on what we love, right? Every lifestyle is expensive. If you love your body, you just have to spend on it. People buy all these garms, but don't buy good food. But you buy McDonald's. How you and Louis buying McDonald's? I never understood that. Yo, what's that? Ocean Ghouls you drinking?
What?
Are you drinking Ocean Ghouls? Red, you out of pocket. I don't even know why you pulled that out on the chat.
Y'all gotta stop. I'm not. Y'all, they should say, "Are you drinking Ocean Ghouls?" Nah, bro.
Nah, boy, he's out of line.
Nah. Yeah. I'm using that. That's stolen. Yo, you drinking Ocean Ghouls? Nah, bro.
We don't do that no more. Come on, bro. We too grown for that. We don't do that no more.
Don't feel bad, bro. I got one right in the cut.
Nah. How you eating vegan food drinking that, big dog?
Yo, chill,
What's wrong with Ocean Ghouls? What's
Come
what's
on,
wrong with that?
we don't do the corn, we don't do the sugary fake sugar corn syrup mod with the colors and all that, beet sugar and all that Nazi stuff.
How many years you been vegan now, Nugs?
14 years.
14.
Don't fuck around.
Don't you damn sure don't. Cause a lot of people started and quit because they can't
Nah,
maintain it.
I don't fuck around with
No.
my body. That's why I'm still going mod. My body's important.
Exactly.
And I'm
Because
still
you're
crazy.
on
I'm still crazy with the goms.
and you still knock somebody out quick.
No, I don't live that life.
You
I'm anti-violence.
What? Now you anti-violence? I can't.
Yeah, I'm anti-violence. I have a son now. I don't do none of that stuff.
You got to. Your whole mindset got to change.
To be honest, I never was violent. I used to hate fight. But then Brooklyn, it molded you to something else after a while.
Listen, it's hard out here for a
Hard
pimp
out there, you feel me?
when you
But
trying to get the money for the rent.
When I was young, Reg used to protect me until I learned how to fight. Finally.
Reg used to protect him. Wait, what did Doc say? Because Doc always saying some. Nigga said who? No, nigga said who's the dance hall council? I'm weak.
There is no dance hall council, big dog.
I'm weak. He got to. Yo, I can't.
So yeah,
But
like somebody like Doc that been flexing for years. You get what I'm trying to say? He battled and do gigs and stuff like that, but it's like nobody ever told Doc to stop battling. Like, yo, you done for battling? Nah, he loved battling, and he still do jobs. He teach kids. You know what I mean? He take care of his kids. He make it work for him. He don't have to move out to Brooklyn. Like everybody understand, you don't have to be like nobody else.
Right.
You know what I mean? You do it, you love it, and you respect the order. Like
I don't think it's people thinking they have to be like you. I think it's the wanting, not the have. It's the if he can do it, because for a long time, a lot of people didn't really think, especially street dance. No shade. You, Slick, Mark, y'all niggas made especially street niggas really believe that they can have a life through dance. A lot of people didn't believe it coming from the streets.
no, it's true, and then they can. You know, I didn't believe it at first, and then I saw a door open. You know, Slick bought ABDC. He showed me the show ABDC. And I'm like,
that's what I meant to ask y'all. How did y'all even get word of that? To like
Slick came to my crib. It was like, yo,
it was me. It was me. I told everybody everything.
Boy wasn't even at the first audition.
Yo, I was tight. I missed that. I was like, yo, I was at work. I said, what? Niggas doing what? I said, oh, hell no. Niggas not leaving.
So, Reg, you didn't know?
No, he didn't go to the first audition.
Yeah, they was on a mission without me.
So who went to the first audition?
Me, Slick, Marty, Spider, and the Don. That's it.
Not even so. You and Gutter and Reg wasn't part of the first audition.
I was me, Marty, Spider.
No, that's why I said Gutter and Reg wasn't part of the first audition.
No.
Okay.
But so that's why. But that's why they didn't make it though.
No, we did make it though. No, we made it. They just saved us for season 3.
Get out of here, Duke. Y'all niggas was making shit without us.
Yo, watch this. You know what's funny? They said they go, we like y'all. The sad part is, look, Reg, that's why Reg's laughing. We did better. Look. Our first audition was better than our second audition. After we put Reg in it, that audition was actually bad. She goes, what about the things you guys did the first audition? Why are you not doing that? I said, we thought we had to come and do routine. Yeah. So he's like, you know what? Let's just show them what we do. And then we did. So Reg hit the port. Like, we started dancing for real. So the Dawn, all of us. And I'm happy we all got there together. They got to see the whole ring as a whole.
Yeah.
But the first audition, they liked us, but we went there. We ain't go there fresh. That was the problem, too. We went there with T-shirts on because we spent the night. We was at Los crib, Pablo. Shout out to Los. He was practicing in his building on Newkirk.
Mm-hmm.
We was practicing in his building. Because, you know, Slick and Spy lived in the bush, and I was always in the bush at that time. So we did the rehearsal in Los building, and Kerry and Pablo was there
So we was just rehearsed to 5 in the morning, and from there we left straight from there to go to ABDC rehearsals. Season 2. So we went mod. We got the contracts. We was in the hallway laughing at Reg. Ended up getting the contract because he met us there. When they said he a part of y'all crew, I looked at him. I said, yeah, he a part of us.
I left work, yo. I left work. I went right. That's yo, Corey. They about to. I said, yo, come now. Corey said, well, they auditioning? I said, yeah, nigga, if you don't come, it's all right. Corey didn't believe.
He didn't believe he was gonna make it. So we got
sorry,
the we in the hallway. He came with his little galas, thinking he lit. He see us laughing, drinking. He's like, why y'all laughing? He said, oh, we got contracts, big dog.
Yup, it was over. He was sad.
He said, wait, y'all made it? I said, what you thought? You thought we wasn't gonna get on the show? But we didn't get on the show. They said, come back to the next season. We think this season will be more for you. And then we came back the next season, which is season 3. And then we got on season 3.
So who was on that season that y'all didn't make it on?
That was Super Crew and them.
Okay.
Super Crew, Fanny Pack.
Okay.
Who else? Yeah, that crew. Yeah.
The little kids, crew.
Little kids. Yeah, it was like it was a few people, but that one wasn't about people that had their own. That was about industry. This season 3 is about people that have unique dance styles.
Okay.
That's why the Cloggers was on there. Beat Freaks. There was an all-women group that came from industry. So that they feel like
Ninjas. The Ninjas was on there when y'all went.
No, because Ninjas was like 3 seasons after us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I remember Fly Chicks. I remember.
It was Quest Crew, Beat Freaks,
Dynamic, Beat Freaks,
GOP, Striker All Stars.
GOP, the people from Mexico.
Yes.
Okay, I remember. Okay. I remember that one.
So it's like they went around the world looking for people that had unique styles, like the Stomper, like the Steppers, the people that GOP, the Mexican group. You know what I mean? The Cloggers, that nasty Clogs.
And we was the only ones from the East that made it.
And we was the only East crew to ever. Like,
wait, there was other teams from the East.
Yeah, they didn't make it.
They didn't make it.
Wow, I thought y'all were the only team representing Brooklyn.
We was.
No, we was.
I'm talking about in audition. Were y'all?
No, it was like 3,000 people, over 3,000, 4,000 people auditioned.
Yeah.
From Brooklyn?
From New York, all over New York. Brooklyn, the city, Manhattan, Bronx.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought y'all were the only dance team that auditioned from like Brooklyn.
No, other teams auditioned too.
Mad teams audition.
But what they do with that season is they like I said, they Google search you, and they said to us in the audition, like we saw another guy, shout out the story, but they said we see another guy but he's in y'all crew that we saw that was really dope. But besides you guys, we only saw another boy, which is Storyboard. We saw the main event, so we looked all over to make sure that, but we realized you guys are really the first ones to ever do this style. And y'all bringing a new style to the industry. Like this style was never seen before, ever.
Yep.
Well, y'all heard it here first, man. So all y'all questions, it should be ceased now.
Peaches, we're gonna do another one next year. You love this shit.
I do. I really do, bro, because this should be irking me. It irks me, some of the stories I hear. It irks me with it. Just really it grinds.
But Peaches, that's the world we live in. You're gonna keep hearing stories and stuff like that.
And I'll be like, what? Who told y'all that? Hell no, that ain't the real story.
And then remember, people used to be just high, but nowadays people are really high.
They about it.
People are on everything. No discrimination. Whatever you do to get high, be my guest. But I'm saying people's like really high. Like high. So like they all types of weird shit will come out their mouth.
Mike, and I'm gonna say what you just said. My engineer gonna put up. We gotta get Poba and Ghost up here. What that's supposed to be?
Ooh, what you talking about? Wait, the retirement boys? What you talking about? Come on. Yo, pack him up. I was here when he lost the concrete at the Battle Fest and ran when I told him I'm gonna catch him outside.
Conqueror or concrete?
No, he lost the concrete.
Okay.
I saw Ghost in LA.
Damn.
I said, boy, you fool. Boy got low.
Nug's about to beat me up for this, but Nug's right now.
Nug's being good standards right now. We don't.
Oh, y'all good. Y'all good. Okay, my fault.
We kind of, you know what I mean?
No, you're right. Keep it real. I have no beef with Ghost. Like Popa's my homie, actually.
Yeah, facts.
Me and Popa always been cool. Like we always battle each other, play around with each other. I got mad respect for You understand? This is all Dan's joke. This is nothing serious. You know what I mean? It's not like I hate Poba or I hate Ghost. I think they dope. I think what they do, whatever they do, I congrats to them, and like they pushing what they push. You know, I'm not hating on them in no way, but this is all. It's still dance jokes and still dance beef. It is what it is. But
So do y'all believe that Brook Up is a different style from flexing?
Brook Up is no style, man. Chinks is with Brook Up right now. Brook Up is a person, man. Listen.
look at Reg.
Brook Up is a style. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying he's not a style because he was so mad that people started wanting to be like him. So he's not like he's not a style. You know what I'm trying to say? It's kind of like David Ellsworth. He is a person that creates something that people gravitate to and love. You know what I mean? I'm not taking that away from him. But when but Ghost Bone Break, he do waves and glides and ISOs that Brook Up never did. So he's flexing. He just hate the fact that it's us.
That Ghost, I'm sorry, but that I agree with. It's the truth.
But you know, but outside of the dance beef and shit, I love Ghost and Pope. I think Ghost is mine. I think Pope is mine. You know, I fuck with them. I think all of BSV, grow with them, Gordon, all of them. I think they're part of my childhood, so I never would have no hate towards them. You know what I mean? It's all dance. It's all dance love. You know what I mean? It's just all jokes and shit like that. So you know what I mean? I like what they doing. You know, I never would hate on them. And we're like outside of us joking, I would never tell somebody don't learn from Ghost or this and that. Nah, it's all love.
Right.
That's I respect it. I respect it, man. So like, is there what can we look forward to wrap this up? What can we look forward to? Cause Nugs, you sound like if they ain't coming, if they ain't respecting it, you ain't fucking with them. So
even if they respect it, just go to Reg, big dogs.
Oh. No. We're not doing that.
You know what I mean?
Don't do that.
Like,
just keep going. You know, my logo's the same. Keep going, hold it down for the culture.
It is. Go to Doc, Scorp, Droid. You go to them niggas.
They'll get you right, or go to Op, go to the little six, or even go to like whoever you like, whoever your favorite is.
People learning from the.
No, my thing is look. Go to whoever. Go to Lil G, go to X, go to Killer, go to whoever you want to learn from. Go to Ghost, go to Popa, because we all Brooklyn at the end of the day. Whoever you learn from and whoever gets you into the style of dance, it's still a Brooklyn culture thing. You know what I mean? We all won at the end of the day, even though we bicker with each other. At the end of the day, whoever gets you into dance and get you out of trouble and get you motivated into doing something better for yourself, we all for it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, real shit. So it's like,
Night is a good too. Also, Night is nice.
You know, and like who?
Night.
Who? Cameraman.
Yeah, he good.
Yo, I can't with this guy and his names. His name calling is crazy. Cameraman.
That's Nugs. That's not gonna stop.
No, you don't fuck with Night. That's my boy.
Of course, shout outs to Night Vision Photography, Night Vision. He doing his thing with the videography. Shout outs to Night Vision.
But whoever you near, whoever you could get near that could get you into dance, like into the style, and no matter where you at in the world, like lock in with them, and one day you get to meet the the other ones, Reg, me, Marty, whoever you get to lab chop it up with. You know what I mean? More power to you. Like
I think that circle will come to a close because after Reg do what he needs, Reg is the last one. Because it used to be Corey, but Corey Uncle Luke now. So
You are a lie, Uncle Luke. Nigga, you got a lie.
So Reg was the last one that people could come.
But I'm not going front. Can I keep it real with you, Peaches? If you really want to get nice and flexing, out of all the OGs, you need to go to Gutter. Then come to me. If you want to get down into the flexi culture, Reg. If you want to learn how to mix styles together seamlessly, then Gutter. If you want to learn how to get your character up and get your aggression and your speed changes up, then you come to me. Shit like that. And if you want to get your flow and your rhythm right, go to Reg. So you touch. Okay. If you want to get your illusions right, and your misdirection and movement, you go to Marty. You know what I'm trying to say? There's different things that we could give to you, but You work your way through a totem pole, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And your skills will get you there.
So do you think you would ever battle in the flex world again, bro?
Yeah, if I catch you at the party looking at me crazy, I might mod you up. It's simple. Like, but then if I don't see, you know, but I'm not
No, I
coming out
mean
my
as a
way.
set battle where somebody
No, I'm
say,
not
yo,
doing that. Why would I do that? Do you see Jay-Z set battling with people from
I'm just saying, I
Smack?
said if the money was right, you I just said not on if they came to you with a proposal and the money was right, would that be a possibility?
Yeah, 50 bands, I'll do one.
You sounding like storyboard right now. That
Why?
nigga,
What are you talking about?
because that's exactly what storyboard said.
He's from that generation because he's from that era. Yeah, 50 bands and better. 50 bands, you get a quick 1 round done. I'm gonna done you 1 round, 50 bands.
But
I'm off
this
that.
was against Little Buck. He said Nick, he want 50 bands to battle Little Buck. I said,
I told y'all. That's what I told y'all too. Same thing. I said y'all gotta give me bands to battle Tafari. Oh, Red, no, that's too much. I said
That's not
send the
too
band.
much. First of all, that's the only clip you're gonna have me battling right now. So it's like I need 50 bands. Your name gonna go out. I'm not winning nothing from that. Only thing I'm gonna win is the bread. You
right.
get to say you battle me. Like I don't. There's nobody I want to battle. Like, oh wow, guess who I battle? Like I don't care.
That's just true.
I'm
That's
already starred.
No matter if I win or lose any of those things, none of this gonna take Nugget's name. Nobody's gonna take my name. Nobody's gonna take. You can't take niggas' names already. It's already embedded.
All you gonna get is, yo, I got to battle him. Nah, you lying. Look, the video is up. Look, I battled him. Word, how? Nobody, you the only one that ever got to battle him. Yeah, but it cost 50 bands. You gotta say that part too.
What it was, Nug? First one free, second one bread.
Second one want bread.
Yo, I can't with y'all. So
that line is real. I said that since I was young. First one free. I used to battle people for free. Now I want bread. I'm talking about breach. I don't want no regular breach. What do you think? 2 bands, 3 bands, 10 bands? You bugging. I might as well dance on stage and go start for that.
Don't pull out the ocean gulag. Don't pull out the ocean gulag.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yo, how y'all seeing that? Yo, I'm trying to do it low key and everything.
I saw you pour in with the whole bottle.
Damn, son. I'm trying to keep it low.
So,
yo,
50
Vinny.
bands. 50 bands.
Yeah,
Both
50 band though.
You two,
Yeah.
Reg? 50 bands?
That's 100 bands that gets on the card. Me and Reg. It's about 2 people. That's 100 bands.
Even if it's 2 other famous people outside of
They want the same. They want the same thing.
For real.
Not because I talked to one person, another person that's just as lit, and they was like, nah. I just asked the question.
They not that lit then.
Nah, okay, I'm gonna put it out there. Little Buck is lit, and Little Buck didn't.
That's
even
my
give
boy,
them.
and he's lit. But Little Buck don't care. You know, he's one of those. He'll play around, like you know what I'm trying to say. But Buck know me. But that's my homie. That's the bro.
Buck is so cool. His
yeah, he's cool.
Like,
he'll humbly bad because he's funny like that.
I like that. He'll humbly battle them and destroy them. Yeah, he won a fee, but it's like 50 bands. Not even 20.
Nah, big dog.
Nah, big dog. Not okay, 20, 30? Not even 30.
It depends who it is. 30, I might think about it.
And all expenses paid?
That's a definite. We talking about and all expenses paid. That's already was included.
That's a fact.
What you talking about? The suite and the flight was already included, and travel pay, and per diem.
And
per diem.
And you need food vouchers
and
all.
I need vegan food at the telly waiting.
Yo. So if somebody even wanted you to judge a battle, how much they gotta pay you for that?
I did that for 10 bands already, but now it's 20.
20 bands just to.
But now you're front. But see, I'm not gonna lie though. See, CJ Ray, I did him a favor. He didn't pay me that much, nowhere near that. But it was for the culture. So I'm a humble person. I judge.
It depends on who's asking you.
Who's asking what the event is for exactly. He's upcoming. It was one of his first events. So I'll do that one. First one is free. Well, it wasn't free, but first one free, second one bread.
Okay. So depending on who it is.
But I did judge events that was big. Like Me, Marty, I did 10 bands, 15 bands. I started off at 2,500. Buck could tell you, me, I was like, yo, I asked for like 2,500 for the judge. So I started off at 2,500, 3 bands, then it goes up. Because they learn it from the judging experience too, because they're gonna ask me why did I pick this person. So it's also a learning experience. And knowledge is money.
Ooh, there you go.
Come on, man.
Listen, money talk, bullshit walk. Niggas got bills.
It costs to be the boss, big dog.
It costs to be. So, Reg, Nugs, you said it's clipped. So y'all know, don't hit Reg up for classes. If he happens to see your battle and he acknowledges it, just be thankful and keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing. That's all you gotta do. Keep it pushing. Do your thing.
I do classes. I'm cool with classes.
Reg, I don't do classes.
Nugs don't do classes.
Reg, are you opening the Armory back up for another audition?
I don't know about the Armory, but I'm
And that's another thing. That's why, like, people lucky is Reg. Oh my gosh, some people never made to the Armory. Yo, Reg is a really nice guy. Because
you was about to call him a sweetheart. You was about to say
they don't understand. So that's why I be trying to tell people that. I be like, yo, son, I'm actually the cool one. Because if it was somebody else, it wouldn't even go down like that.
The squad of the pick, because keep it real, the squad of the pick would have been way different. It would have been way different. And I like a lot of
you
people.
Went and got round 2.
A lot of people Reg pick grew on to me. Like they grew to me. Like it's like and I understand why Reg picked them because their loyalty is up. But they skills at first, I'm like, yo, bro.
Well, you played that from young though. No, we didn't want Marty part of the team.
No.
But I seen something in him though. I was like, yeah, he gotta be.
You gotta understand, Peaches. From a young age, my skills was up. I was battling people that was so. I was beating people that people thought, nah, boy, can't beat him, and I win. Where the person I beat, he respect me now. Like, nah, he telling other nice, like, nah, boy, nice, he beat me.
I can't front. It's true.
I'm telling you now, talking about people that was like super good, like. You like, nah, nobody could beat him. Nah, Nugs beat him, and he'll say it out his mouth. And Peaches, it's not. I didn't beat people saying I'm not saying they say I beat them.
Yo, niggas wanted to fight Nugs because he was better than them.
I'm telling you, people be like, nah, Nugs beat me. I ain't gonna front. He the only one that beat me. I take their prime. I'm telling you, I'm really with it. So for me, it's like I only respect skills. All that being nice to me, I don't really care too much about that.
You respect the craft.
The craft. How much dedication you put? Because I train for hours. So ask Reg. I used to train Reg. How this move look for hours. Keep this to the same song for hours. Doing it. I'm telling you, back to back to back. I train.
That's dedication.
Doc and them tell you we train the crib, lab, battle again. Go to another song. Play a song for hours.
There will be no main event. If Nugget had his way, there would be no young main event.
Why is that, bro?
What's the point of it? We already mod. I don't need no up and coming nothing.
I'm the one who, like, Nugget is this, like you said, he's a skill, but I'm the one that don't mind helping to build.
Peaches, you don't see it now. I still perform to this day. I'm still working. It shows you that in my mind never thought I was gonna stop dancing. Not saying Reg thought he's gonna stop dancing, but for me, he's like,
right.
I am the mod. I don't need to teach anybody to be like me because I am me. And now I teach me. I'm more humble now. I mean, of course, I have people like, we got, thanks to Gutter, we got Tally, Reg, Slick, Spider, shout out to them, and those people I did teach, but they are part of the crew. If you get what I'm trying to say. So if you're in the game, then I'm a lab with you and like vibes, all of them. So it's like, if you outside of that, and I think the only person that really got to lab with me outside of all of them is really Op, probably.
So out of the whole crew that you brought to LA, only Op was the only person that was able to lab with you?
That's not Ringmasters or main event.
Okay, so I thought you were just trying to do what Reg was doing, lead the path.
Just Jack Op. Op is loyal. Op is loyal to the culture, not to me, Reg. He's loyal to the culture of flexing.
I can't hold
Shout
you.
outs to Optimus
Op is a real nigga.
doing his thing.
He jack
Dropping them
whoever's flexing,
vids.
not just me. If he working with Reggie, working with me, working with Gutter, he jack flexing.
Dope.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
You know what I mean? He's
I feel
professional. He and Op trains. He makes sure he get to the level he need to get to.
Ready? Let's go.
as he said, and that's where I think flexing is missing the dedication. A lot of these dancers are missing the dedication, and on top of that, some of them do have the dedication, but they're labbing with people that's not really telling them.
And only thing I have a problem, another thing with the battling thing, people gotta be careful with battling too much, because what happens is when you battle for free too much, nobody ever gonna pay to watch you.
Yep.
Like for prime example, look at Ace. Ace is an amazing flexer to me. He's one of my top 10 favorite flexers. Like all around, he could glide, he could ISO, he could mom, he could do all that. He could do get low, he could bone break, he could do hat tricks, but they burnt my boy out. I'm not saying he's still good. He's so good that you saw him so much battle that you don't even want to see him no more. Not me per se, but I'm talking about how people move with him in the towns. Like Ace is really talented. I feel like he battled so much. There's a point in his career where he should have left the towns
and he went to LA.
And not even LA, or just take his dance to another height, like whether doing live performances or, do you know what I mean, working. I'm not saying do with
the Armory. He could have stayed with that.
Nah, but I think he was bigger than that.
No, I agree.
I'm not trying to be not to disrespect to the Armory, but talking about like
bigger than that. I feel like
not bigger, but you know what I'm saying, Reg. Not bigger than the Armory. You know what I'm trying to say. Armory is a big thing. It's not like it's small.
But other people would not know what you mean. That's what I'm just
saying.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean, Reg. The Armory is fucking huge for anybody to be doing. But Ace is one of those people, like he's like a storyboarder, a Havoc. He could do Armory. He could have been on tour with artists. He's that good.
He could have been
like
he could have been in LA.
Doc said because Op is main event. That's why I'm weak. Doc get on my nerves.
You heard Nug?
Huh?
Ace could have been like the Slick.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He had the look, he had the drive. He was really good, and he could, you know what I mean? And he know how to adapt, you know what I mean? So it's like, and then also like Lil Slick is a person to me, I think that could also leave the battle realm and go into the industry full time.
Yep.
I think he's wasting his time battling too. And he loved it. I'm not saying he's wasting his time in a bad way. I'm saying like I just look at him more than that. At the level he reached right now.
And that's why you see what Nug said, Reg. This is exactly why I said when you said Doc was counterparting to what I was saying, this is one of the reasons. Why are we still battling amongst ourselves? Like he said, when y'all burning out good dancers because we keep repeating these same people because
it's true. And like look at somebody like Tragic. He battled good, but I think he needs to battle a little bit more before he can leave to go. Like somebody like Nux needs to keep battling until he finally find himself. Then maybe go to the industry.
Yo,
you know what I mean? I'm not saying he's not good, but I'm just saying.
Yo, no, stop it. Just stop.
I know me. I found one person.
It's not me, yo. It's not me this time. It's really not me.
It's Reg's fault. You called me when I watched that battle. And that's what I see now. Even my gal, I was like, "Oh, boy, getting worked."
Oh.
He said, "Who's that other boy? He's good." I'm just being real. So it's like I'm telling you.
It's really the sound effect in Nug's voice when he say it. That's what really gets you. Like.
I'm like, nah. Then Nux was getting mad and all that. I'm like, nah, boys, pack it up.
Yeah, I like that part.
Yeah, then his hat is. I'm telling you, first of all, his hats is not like Polo or Primo hats. It's good, but it's not like day level. At least Primo got swag. He don't look at the hat. See, I watch all those things. People think I'm not. I do hat tricks. I know Spike. See, I know Spike. I know a lot of people that go mad. I know Terry. I know certain people. So it's like people not really hitting the beats with the hats. But when you go mad with the hats, when you catching the tricks on the beat and you making the hat hit each beat and then jumping in and out of it, not looking at it. And I feel like Polo and Primo, if they was to keep going, they could figure it out. They'll get there. But Nux shit is elementary. I'm just being real.
Especially Polo. Polo be dancing with shit. Polo be nice
He be
with shit.
dancing with it.
And I
fuck
love
with
the
Polo.
fact that Polo goes outside of flex music.
Yeah, and you
He
know the and
gets
it's
he
like
goes like I love the fact that Polo dances to real music. Not everything is a DJ this and a DJ that. Like it's a real song.
and you know what I mean. And even if you do just dance the flex songs, who cares? Whatever music you pick, it's cool. That if that music gets you in the zone, because sometimes I'm just straight FDM. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm into Afro beats. Sometimes I'm into trap. So for
But
me,
see, bro, that's different with you, but not and I just me watching, there's a lot of people that because they so stuck in that dun 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 dun
you
dun,
know,
dun
but you know this with flex songs, you could cheat. Even when you're not on beat, like you hit one beat, and so you probably hit one or two by accident.
but then it fucks them up when they stay in that element and then they want to branch out to go do a gig and they
Because they don't have music. Because
performing
when you do a gig, you need musicality
exactly. So if they
and
stay
presence, and
if
you
they
need presence. And the thing with that's one thing about Nux, you don't have presence. You have cool tricks, but no presence. As the other kid that was battling, what's his name, Tragic?
mm-hmm.
He had presence.
I'm just trying to say I teach presence in my classes too. You know what I'm saying?
So Reg,
So
when
Look
are
at Reg
you
trying to
is
look at Reg trying to look at Reg trying to pitch
are
his
your
class.
classes up and running? Are
Yeah,
you
Reg is funny. He's trying to pitch a class to people. Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Let me pitch my class real
yo,
quick,
and
dog.
Peaches. There's one thing I used to always hear about Reg. Like, why do you keep trying to teach people, bro? I hate. That's funny. I don't know why I hate when he try to teach people because I hate teaching people.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Doc. Doc said, I'm saying there's some individuals that can step out of flexing, but to tell people to just go, you're going to have a bunch of derelicts going to these events making flexing look bad. Jack, they flexing when they didn't put in the work in NYC.
Doc, don't worry about that. Never gonna make it, big dog. They're gonna sign up, not gonna get picked. Don't worry about that. The ones they're gonna pick is the ones that's mod. Trust me, these events ain't stupid. The ones that's really gonna make. That's why they pick X and Lil Slick to go to Europe because X and Slick is actually good. Even though X just bone break, but he have some bone break man. Like his bone break is still
X
elite.
don't just bone break, though.
No,
I
he
never
doesn't.
seen
But his
X
bone break.
really
I'm just being
dance.
real. No, it's not that. X have flow. Like he know how to flow into his connects into his bone break, and he know what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
X know what he's doing, and you could tell he trained. He trained at his bone breaking and his connecting. Like his connecting is mod. Like when X is really doing his connect style, it's like, oh nah, boy, bugging. It's not like he just need the bone break. He could beat people just connecting to keep it real with you. So it's not like he's not good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wish he danced more because I know he can. It's just
The X can really dance, though.
yeah. I can see. I see when he do a little movement. My boy can really isolate and move and wave and shit like that. But it's,
But you know another thing I think though, bro, what is missing? Yes, some people could dance,
Yo,
but I
man.
feel like a lot of people don't have swag in their dance. Like
yeah.
there's no swag, there's no groove. Like you just look like you a stick figure
Yeah,
doing
unique groove.
moves.
Yeah, that's true. It's
There's
true.
no
That,
groove, there's no music, there's
but the
no
truth
you
is,
see.
Peaches, the groove part is the hardest part. And also making the moves is hard too. Like creating new moves and punchies is hard too as well. So I'm not taking away people that got mad punchies and dope breaks because that's not easy either. But you gotta learn how to fuse them together so you won't. So when you meet a dancer that got a lot of grooves, you can still take them out.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all both this question because y'all both on both levels. What do y'all think about the TikTok dancers?
I never watched them.
So do you
I don't
think
have TikTok.
okay, so do you think because I asked this question and people thought I was being biased because I said I don't think it's fair and like I love TikTok dancing, but I said a lot of these people now are getting a lot of these new TikTok dancers are getting booked for gigs and stuff and bypassing these dancers that are really studying their craft and dancing
Yeah,
for
it's
a
true. TikTok dancers get but I'm in like a lot of us in the industry that know the TikTok dancers, they'll get booked for one gig and never get booked again because they realize, oh, I made a mistake. This person can't handle the stage, or this person, I thought he was good on TikTok. Because remember, TikTok, you could do it over and over again. At stage, it's one shot go. You gotta be
okay.
live, ready to hit it. So it's like you think they good, then when you get them in an atmosphere where they have to be on point, it's like, oh shit, I made a fucking mistake.
So how long do you think that wave will last?
Do you think that's gonna
It'll
be
last as
a
long as
good
it
look?
lasts. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
and I don't knock TikTok if it's a form of expression. You know what I mean? If you're good at
It is.
TikTok, people love your videos. You bring happiness to people. Keep doing TikTok. You know what I
And
mean? I'm
it's a
not
way of
knocking.
marketing. It's a
Yeah,
great way
yeah.
of
If
marketing.
my thing is, I don't knock whatever's lit. Because for me, I'm still going out at what I do. So it's like TikTok dances don't stop me. This won't stop me. Like I said,
No,
I
it's
train.
just I've heard like a lot of dancers like they go to these auditions and they come back heartbroken because they train and they put their effort and they feel like these
Don't be heartbroken, man. Listen, every job ain't for you. Like sometimes you just can't give up. Like when I first moved to LA, you think I was booking back to back? Nah, they was like they didn't understand what flexing was. They was like, nope, we don't want that. Nope, we don't want that. And me, so like, what? Nah, they gonna have to take that. And we went to audition like, hey, we're not doing this. We're gonna do our own 2 million we got, or we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And then they
So
started.
what audition broke the barrier? What audition that you did broke the
It's not what
barrier?
audition broke the barrier. It's more like they just saw us work more. They start seeing it more in different light. They start seeing flex into classical music. They start seeing flex into this. They start seeing a different light and
What Doc
different.
said? I hate Doc and his Doc says street dance is dying because of TikTok. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all think so?
No, not street dance is not dying because of TikTok. I know what he's saying because people was mixing juking, flexing all in one and just throwing it on TikTok. So street dance will never die, but it's like social media is just powerful right now. It's like it's everything. Like
It
right
is.
now we on a social platform right now. It's a form of communication at a high speed and rate.
Right.
Without social media, we all couldn't be on this chat. This what we're doing right now. I would have to be literally in Brooklyn. Right, we have to all be in the same place.
Well, I'm just streaming. I'm not streaming it through that.
But
What
you
I'm
get what I'm
streaming,
saying, though, right?
yeah.
This is still through our phone.
Yes, I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying, right? It's not live in action. I don't have to come to an event. I have to be at Battle Fest, but I got to watch it.
For us to have a right.
Exactly. So I got to see Battle Fest without me. I got to see Nux get body without me being there.
Yo.
Yo, he's gonna hate me. Nux, I love you, big dog. I don't know you like that, but trust me, it's no beef, big dog.
I really needed this laugh.
No beef, big dog. If you hate someone, hate Reg for calling me when he was battling.
Nigga said if you hate someone, hate Reg.
Reg is the one that called me while you was battling, big dog. So don't hate me. You heard?
Don't do that. Don't do that. First of all, you called me and I picked up the phone.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, you're right. But you didn't have to pick up.
Yeah.
But you turned the camera around. Go look, Nugs.
I turned the camera around. Come with the see. I want to
swear y'all laughing away this pain right now. Y'all got me.
And then Reem was like, "Nugs, he going to work, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, boy, working, boy." And you see all the OGs, we all laughing together.
Yeah.
See Reem and Reg, we all looking like, "Damn."
Yeah, I can't
You already knew he lost from the first round.
Okay,
Damn.
that's the question I meant to ask. Did you see the round with G with the hula hoop?
Yeah, that was mod.
Do you think that it should have went another round after that, or that was a one
I'm
move
not going
done?
front. Killer's second round was it his second round or his first round? He was wilding with the breaks. I'm trying to remember what round that was. There was a round Killer was doing. I'm like, nah, boy, doing some other type of breaks right now. I don't know if it's his first round or his second round. There's one round for like Killer was going. It's just I think it was his second. I don't remember. I only watched it once. But there's one round like, oh, it could have went a third, but you know, the culture we in, the one move Dunhams is the one move Dunham. You know what I mean? We
That
had
move
punches.
was a one move Dunham.
The hula hoop was a punchy, you know what I mean? And he was whipping it with speed too. So it's not like he was just doing the hula hoop. He kicked it back up, grabbed it to the break, and G had that aggression when he danced. So already it's like
that was a one move Dunham.
He danced with it too. So
but it's not like Killer wasn't going mod.
No, of course he was, but that right there in the heat, you know what it is, especially coming in our culture in the heat of the moment.
I ain't gonna front. G played this smart. Like it'd have been more difficult if he didn't pull out the hula hoop. And not saying he had to, but that's what made it more like okay.
How did you get to your
Okay, I get what you.
I get what I'm trying to say.
I get
because Killer was working. It's one round. I don't remember if it's the first or second.
Killer was working. His first round, I was like, ooh.
I think it probably was the first round. The breaks was wilding.
I was
And
like,
he was
ooh.
and Killer was flowing with it too.
Yeah, the first couple of shows I think it's gonna be dope. This is like
Droid, he said Droid round was okay. The Papa was cool. I didn't even call Reg about that.
It was cool. I felt like all he was
It was
missing from
Doctor
that
was
round.
overhyping it in the ring. Doctor, but I don't knock it. I'm the same. I'm main event, so I get it. Don't. But I ain't
Don't
gonna
do
throw
that.
when Arsenal shot.
Don't talk about Reg Boy, Nug.
I don't give a
It's
fuck.
not.
Listen,
It's just that me and us already talked about this already.
we already
though.
spoke about this. It's just Arsenal. The Harry Potter. You know, sometimes I hate when people put the little, outfits on and all that stupid shit. I like when, what I liked about Droid. He didn't put a real Papa outfit on. I would got mad at him if he did that. I like that it was simple. He could do it anytime, anywhere. It's like, okay, that's why I give it. I like punch like that. But when the thing came out the wand,
the Wingardium Levioso?
Yes. I said, oh, wait. I wasn't expecting that, big dog. That was a punch. He shot boy. Then he caught and then Arsenal hit the beat too. So I ain't gonna front. So I ain't like the cape and all that, but he was going mod too. So it was like it wasn't difficult. But I'm like, okay. They both did things where I ain't like the spinach written on the can that was a little too cheap and tacky. I don't like that.
He said he don't know Droid low-key a part of the team.
Nugs.
I feel like he didn't need a can. He just needed the pipe. He could just made an imaginary can. That's how flexing is. You should make me see the can without you having a can. Reg,
I love you,
man. That's what flexing it. When you could make me see it without you actually having it.
That's like me doing a drunk. That's like that's like me doing a drunken without doing the bottle.
But
I had the bottle in my hand.
But that's performance. But when you battle, you could battle anytime, any place, anywhere. Pop off gang. That's your problem. That's why Doc is with my gang and not your gang. This is why we have different gangs. And remember, pop off gang.
Wait.
Get the fuck out of here with that. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Pop off anytime, anywhere. But you gotta go get your tricks and your little cans, your spinach can, and all that.
So wait, who's part of your gang, Nug?
Doc, Scorp, all the people that beat Reg people. You know what Pop Off Gang is.
Reg.
First of all, it wasn't Pop Off Gang, it was Pill Gang. Y'all had a Pill Gang going on.
Then we had Pop Off Gang. No, I had Pop Off Gang. Ask Doc. I had the battle people that battle anytime, anywhere. It was Doc, Slick, Spider. Come on, don't do that.
Reg, who was on your team?
I don't even know. I don't remember.
Yeah, they all got worked. You don't remember them. Pop Off Gang had a pop off anytime, anywhere. Listen, Peaches. If I used to go pop on him right now, you had to pop. You couldn't go. Let me go home and get my strings and get my spinach can.
But that's what Battle Fest is too. It's performance battling.
No, Droid went mod. Listen, I'm not taking away from Droid went style still. I'm not saying he's battling.
I'm not saying you didn't say that either.
Yeah, Droid definitely with style on him. You know what I mean? And I like Arsenal, the Garden Leviosa, whatever he did. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Droid didn't go.
I looked at it.
Droid is one of my favorite. Droid's like one of my favorite, like top 3 like connectors that's out right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he remind me of what connecting is, like speed chain. He'll go into the hill tone to connect, or he'll do the pepper seed into connect, and like he remind me of Gutter a lot. You know what I mean? They don't look alike, but he does it in a way where it's like
it's connecting.
He's
connect. Like Droid is really connecting. Like he does,
and he grooves. That's what he grooves.
And he grooves. You know what I mean?
That's what make it look the way it look, because he bring the groove with the musicality into it. That's what make his.
And what I like about Droid, I read to tell you, is his speed. I'm a speed person. I like people that can speed change quickly, like go in and out, bomb, and don't like they're resetting or thinking. It looks simultaneously like he's going start.
What happened, Reg?
Yeah.
No, I'm listening to this audio I just did. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
What? The key? It's in your bag. I put it back.
Oh shit. But yeah, man, I know the people tired of us. We've been up here 3 hours. This was so dope. I really had fun with y'all, man.
Oh man.
So yeah, Reg, what's next? What can the people look forward to? Because you Nugs ain't helping the community. You trying to help.
Why you keep saying I'm not helping the community? What are you doing?
See, you ran. He gonna run down.
Reg doing that too. Reg make people.
Nugs always helping. Like he helping his way. Like me and that's what I say. Me and Nugs talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like everything just don't. I don't just be like coming up with this idea, blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like Nugs is always part of that too. So we come up with ideas, we share them, we put them out, and we just do what we do. So if I'm doing something, he's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So he's part of the community regardless.
So whether they see him there or not, they know his hand is in there, regardless.
Of course.
That's what I
That's
meant to
my nigga.
ask y'all. Who came up with the name Ringmasters? How did y'all even come up with that?
We had to pick from the names that was already not copyright because main event was already copyright. There's a lot of logistics with that, but you know.
And it was they also said they didn't want to make it seem like we was the whole show. Because when you say the main event,
spelled it different, even to the way y'all spelled it.
It was political, you know. It's a lot of things behind that. We don't know.
Yeah,
it could be so many different reasons.
So wait, so they gave y'all that name, or y'all picked the name?
We had to pick it.
We had to pick between like 7 names that matched us that we thought was like the Bone Breakers, main event, this name, this name. And he's like Masters of the Ring. We turn Ringmasters us being Masters of the Ring because we know you battle in the circle. So he's like we like Ringmasters.
Right.
Okay, that was dope. That was dope. Do you think do you think up and coming right now with what we got going on, like for just everybody that's representing do you think another team can come together right now if there was an ABDC to drop and will do as much damage as y'all did?
I mean that in the sense of what, like create a new style or like
when I say do as much damage, like how people felt y'all and y'all really put that stamp when y'all went
maybe anybody. I mean, like for me, it's like well, we was able to do damage because we are a real crew, not just a real crew. We like family, we brothers. We did dance together for like over 15 years before we got on ABDC. So it's not like me and Reg was put together crew. I knew Reg since I was 12. Been dancing, been doing shows, battling,
and that's why
13, you know what I mean? So it's like,
and
even
that's
I knew Marty since I was 15. You know what I mean?
Because
like,
a lot of people think
Gutter
it's
since I was
easy.
16.
People think it's easy to just put a crew together and say, "Yeah,
No.
let's go audition."
We not just a crew. We family. We have chemistry. We outside of dance. We spend nights at each other's house. We shop together. We party together. Went to hung out at different girls' house together. We did everything together.
Damn.
Shopping together. You know what I mean? So it's not like.
You
know what I mean? So it's not like we just danced together. Everything we did together. We didn't never not go nowhere together. Everything was together. We went to the same schools. Marty, me, Reg all went to the same school. And then when Gutter got down, I'm always in Flat. We was always in Flatbush. Gutter moved to the east. You know what I mean? We was always together.
So that's what made.
We're not just a crew. We're just not a crew because of dance. We also like friends. We like actual brothers. It's like we all brothers.
Yeah. It wasn't just through just dancing. It wasn't.
Think about it. We all about to. Some of us is 40 already. Some of us about to be 40, and we all still mans. We all still locked in.
Red, you got to catch up, man. Spider done had you and Dawn, the last 2.
All right.
Slick don't have a baby.
Oh, 3, yeah. It's 3 of y'all left.
Y'all got to do all that. Right. You're not doing that. You're not doing that.
You know what I mean? So it's like we all. Like I was just in LA, like I said, like Slick, all of us, Spider, I was on the phone with Spider. We all have conference calls still. Me, Slick, Gutter, Spider. We still tap in with Sheik, Vibes, being on the phone. Like no matter what goes on, we all still lock in with each other. Oh yeah, Vibes is on the same job with me too. It's me, Vibes, Gorilla.
Now, look at what Fudge put. Fudge is going crazy. I'm weak. Fudge, no, Aaron is wild in the comments. Aaron said Reg is celibate.
How y'all see comments? People could comment on this. What is this?
People commenting. You don't see them on the screen?
Nah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's popping up on the screen. Y'all don't see it?
No, where's this on?
How y'all don't see it popping up on the screen?
I see one. But it pop up and it leaves really fast, so I can't really.
Yeah, because it's mad people commenting, so it'll put what they put.
Why am I always worried about? Yo, this thing is like.
Fudge said baby shower.
Who's Fudge?
Get up out of here, son.
Fudge, you don't know Fudge? Fudge is a she was a Fudge is a dancer. But anywho,
Anyway,
yo,
she be killing me, son. And out of all, you know what's the funny? The funny part is, out of everybody, besides Nugget, Doc already know the situation and know what I want, but he still like to just talk. Leave it alone. The fuck? I'm about to just drop kick this nigga in his chest.
listen, we done had we've been on here for 3 hours already. This was definitely dope, man. So Nugs, you said how much they gotta pay you to judge?
Who, me?
Yeah, how much they gotta pay you to judge?
10.
10K, and if the battle is right, 50K.
50 bands. I'll do it.
So yeah, and that's in gratuities included. So
Flight,
y'all,
stay, vegan food.
and that shit expensive. So whoever
No
got
ocean ghouls for me. For Reg will take the ocean ghouls.
Reg to take the ocean goose, but thank you so much for coming on, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened with the Reg. He probably went to probably deal with Doc.
His phone probably died because my phone's about to die too, so I had to charge it.
Yeah, so man, keep doing what you do. Keep putting
No,
flex
you're
on
ready.
the man. You feel me? Keep doing what you do, bro. The hood is proud. We always gonna be proud, man.
No, you're ready.
Keep doing what you do.
Even though I'm
Shout
not
out.
there, I'm still from the towns. I always promote the towns, you know what I mean? Whatever. Even
Yes.
the ones that people think I don't like them, I always shout them out. I show love. I tell people who to go watch and go look at. Shout out to Battlefest Dream, even Aaron in them event, Killer in them event. No matter anything with flexing, I tell people go watch it. Like, yo, even down the Ghost and Beers, I tell people to, look into them. Because that's who I am, you know what I mean?
Facts. And
And
shout
like,
outs to, like you said, shout outs to even the flexes that made it like for residency. Like flexing is in resident programs now. Y'all got
yeah.
resident. Like, you feel me? That's a major step, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Y'all got residencies with hotels. So shout outs to you, Slick, Doc. Like, I mean, not Doc, you, Slick, Havoc. Who
Gorilla
else?
Sage, Vibes.
Gorilla Sage, Vibes. The no, he's a crumper, but he was under Professor as mutant. But I think he's in the show with y'all too.
Who?
He real skinny and he always dyeing his hair different colors.
Oh, Sad Boy.
Yes.
Yeah, I fuck with my son. Yeah. You know what I
Shout
mean?
out to
Even Chinks and Hobby posted. Hopefully they supposed to get back. They supposed to get on the job with us too.
Chinks is doing major strides. Shout
Yeah,
out.
they out here too in Vegas. Hobby, all of it. Hob Dot doing this thing. Everybody, and everything we do is just to put on for the culture, so everybody have a place. If they're not what they want to do, they come and do their thing. Shout out to Reg, everything with the Armory program, helping people out. Shout out to Reem, like I said, everybody, the flexing program. I think with Jeezy and them, I'm not sure who it is again. I think Jeezy got a flexing program out there. Shout out to Kit Kat and them, all those people teaching classes, helping people, Shout out to everyone that's doing their thing, whether it's battles, programs, dancing, whatever it is,
Oh, Reg said he backstage. Pull Reg up real fast, Mike, so we can end it. Pull him up real fast. Pull him up so we can end the live and get him. He said I'm backstage.
Who's Mike?
That's my manager / engineer. He helps me keep my production in order.
Oh, okay.
He helps run the program with the engineer. If he got to put somebody up, put a video on, like how you saw me playing your videos earlier. Yeah, that you got some dope videos out. So, oh, nigga said he sleep. Red said he sleep. I don't know what happened to Mike, but definitely thank you so much, bro, for pulling up, man. I really appreciate that, man. All love is love. I definitely am gonna make it to Vegas because I definitely gotta come support you and show y'all some love at the Win. So if y'all in Vegas, get y'all tickets. And what is the name of the show, bro? The Awakening? I think he left, but I think it's The Awakening. So if you're in Vegas, go check out the Win Hotel. We got flexes and residency programs, y'all. So Y'all heard knowledge. Y'all got laughter. I needed the laugh because I'm in pain, but the laugh really made me not even think about my pain. But shout outs to everybody. Next week we got Adisa on the platform, so stay tuned for next week Sunday. Adisa will be on Fessup Wit Peachez, and we're gonna talk to him with that. And yeah, stay prayed up, put God first, and everything else second, and trust and believe. Make sure Reg is doing classes. Tap in. If you don't tap in, you won't know what's going on. Oh, he's a tap in, see what Reg's doing. If he got opportunities, tap in. Like Nug say, work on your craft. Keep working on your craft, and you get the passion for what you're doing to be able to continue doing what you're doing. Stay focused, stay positive, y'all. Love y'all. Go subscribe, like, share. Fessup Wit Peachez. Oh, okay. Bring is he still in the is Red still in the lobby? Is he still in the lobby? If he is, pull him up real quick. If he's still in the lobby. If he's not, then we gonna close it. Is Red still in? Okay, so he left. All right. So that's that. Big shout outs to OG. Big shout outs to the creators. I'm not gonna call them OGs no more. The creators, Nugs, and the creators, Reg, for coming and dropping those jewels on us. I love y'all. Take care. Have a beautiful and prosperous week. Later, y'all.
Unanimous. I was looking at you the other day, and then I came to look at your room. The funny thing
Oh yeah, talk tough. Full pocket them. Rob them your friend. Suck him up.
Yeah, bust me big gun until me fingers them sore. Green on me clipper when me done you get four. Throw milk in your eye and cut your throat to make sure you not call me name no more. What a predicament you go get yourself in. Don't start war and know so you can't win. Remember when me ban a gunshot cut me navel string. Don't call me name no more. Yeah, so whole I know I feel further away. From now you better have me as your enemy. Whole I know where you try to get rid away. I go sick away, I go sick away. I so whole I know I feel further away. From now you better have me as your enemy. Whole I know where you try to get rid away. I go sick away, I go sick away.
That's what I be trying to tell niggas, man.
It's a thriller in the track. Where we from?
Yeah. Right here.
This is winning. Stay 10 toes down from the beginning. The nigga on board, just know that we spinning. They don't let some real ones in the building. See that we winning. We winning, we winning.
Yeah.
We winning, we winning, man. We winning, we winning.
We winning, we winning.
We winning, we winning. You see that we winning. We winning, we winning. You see that we winning. We winning, we winning.
I'ma make a scene cause they watching me. I'm super focused, so I gotta be on top of my bread like a poppy seed. So if it ain't about money, it's obsolete. Was told I be rapping too lyrical. Niggas told me I should dumb it down. So if I make it, it's a miracle. Cause it's 1,000 of us coming from the towns. But I've been wavy, been loopy. Better watch a bitch, she a groupie. Talking to towns, I heard she a smoochie. If I was you, I wouldn't deal with me loosely. Cause I fuck her then, let my flag hang, I never tucked it in. Out in Soho with a couple bins. If it ain't swiping, they gon' punch it in. Rocking the baby mogul with the purple jeans and the RTA with the bait. Niggas that tell the truth with the hurtful things. When they say they love you, that shit fake. I be with your BM, rockin' BM. We at Ocean Prime eating steak. One way flight to London for some crepes. And back to the jungle to chill with the apes. Cause
Stay 10 toes down from the beginning. A nigga on board, just know that we spinning. They don't let some real ones in the building. See that we winning. We winning, we winning. We winning, we winning, man. We winning, we winning. We winning, we winning. You see that we winning. We winning, we winning. You see that we winning. We winning, we winning.
So this time around, I'ma make some noise on my side of town. Finally, the multi-talented promise proud. So it's time for me to speak my mind right now. When you think of the East, who you think of? When you speak of the apes, who you speak of? Moving forward, it better be me, cuz listen up, I'm about to give you some reasons. Like dancing at Battle Fest, acting in pieces. Games like Gersh Flyers, fuck on the bleachers. Designed to Nola, baby mogul t-shirts. Rapping now, giving classical features. Bitch, I'm Boo from New Lock. Let a nigga act tough, we a little for a few shots. You get dragged on a few blocks. And we get it on too, you get knocked out your tube sock. Good from Bahamas to Cyprus. Fuck it through all of the night, just labels hitting, trying to see what the hype is. I'm trying to see what Ice Spice is. You thought I was feeling you, niggas is pitiful. Kicking game as if I was with Liverpool. Walked in the TD like it was an interview. Niggas that fear you when they can get rid of you.
This is winning. Stay 10 toes down from the beginning. A nigga on board, just know that we spinning. They don't let some real ones in the building. See that we winning. We winning, we winning. We winning, we winning, man. We winning, we winning. We winning, we winning. You see that we winning. We winning, we winning. You see that we winning. We winning, we winning.
Falling for you, yeah, yeah, baby blues, yeah, yeah, spitting out my heart, turning coming to, yeah, yeah, these days all I ever want is you, yeah, yeah, Willie popping on me, phew, yeah, yeah, falling for you, yeah, yeah, with the cake, yeah, yeah, run around, still thinking about you, yeah, yeah, hit my phone, yeah, yeah, falling for you, yeah, yeah, flashing for you, yeah, yeah, baby blues, yeah, yeah. Tell me what, say let's go, Gorilla FNF, let's go. Demon time, still on go. Look so good, I kiss he knows. Smile like the hood that glows. Squad geeking on the flow, yeah. I'm crushing on you, yeah. 33 on me, yeah. Go crazy with me, yeah. Young drippy Cartier. That seat in the beat. Gucci side, some slide with me. It just sound like you and me. Like, just you and me. Falling for you, yeah, yeah. Baby blues, yeah, yeah. Spitting out my heart, trending coming to, yeah, yeah. These days, all I ever want is you, yeah, yeah. Willie popping on me, phew. Falling for you, yeah, yeah, with the cake, yeah, yeah, run around, still thinking about you, yeah, yeah, hit my phone, yeah, yeah, falling for you, yeah, yeah, flashing for you, yeah, yeah, baby blues, yeah, yeah, baby blues, baby blues. Double up, I love on fold, it's not lit if we don't go, diamonds on you, keep you cold, freaking left and dropping low, yeah, don't play about you, yeah, party with the squad, yeah, trip, 100 moods, yeah, baby blues, yeah, 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 like, yeah, yeah, like, what, like what, like, how, falling for you, yeah, yeah, baby blues, yeah, yeah, spitting out my heart, trending coming to, yeah, yeah, these days, all I ever want is you, yeah, yeah, Willie popping on me, falling.
tragedy. Name, I came to change the game. If you think I'm playing, I'ma rearrange your frame. Mix your bones within your face. You lose your sense of taste. Have you spitting through some braces. Give niggas a facelift. If you think gon' hop on niggas' grind, time is money's kinda funny that you wasting niggas' time. Look, my 9 to 5 is just.
Scout, you don't need nobody, you don't need nobody, you don't need nobody. See you nobody 'cause I was there. I've been looking for love, but I don't know where. With somebody you know I don't share. What's around when nobody cares? Ain't nobody like me 'cause I'm rare. Body nice when she shit like a pear. Let me know if you trying to stay with me before you disappear. And these streets gotta keep that thing on me. Just in case you're not clear. Boy, you're a demon, though, he keep on staring. We feeling shots, there's a noise I keep on hearing. Whenever you need me, just know my parent. Girl, never on safety, it's just a fair and shit. Right back of the chop, I ain't hearing it. What up, boy, making yell? She ain't with me, that's still my battle. Pussy white like I see her Barbados. Play with me while you think I'm Play-Doh. Track star, why she wanna be late? Beauty shine, they ask for replay. Ain't gon' stop till they hate my name. Miss my crib, I put her on the chain. Want the money, I don't want the fame. No, I'm Bobby, she wanted my name. Should've asked her her name. Tryna teach me a lesson, told her give me brain. Feel like Drake, the things the same. Look, some people, I feel so ashamed. Fuck with us, every night just wanna vibe. Stop it, go. H2, let's after we fuck.
First I forget I'm a legend. You know I'm that hat, so I'm gotta be stepping. 4-5 because that is my weapon. I'm used to it, so when I shoot, it's no effort. I feel famous, I be bugging. Keep it stitchy if we dumping. I'm the jet, I be stunting. And I'm smoking on that in the spot. How the fuck you gon' check in my eye? Boy, when I run down, you fall stuff like a cop. Fucking set, yeah, niggas be pop. A lot of y'all, cause then I really just pops like, bro, why you gon' cap like that? Run down, I just go to attack. Arm shot, leg shot, he ain't know what's that. Don't run, don't trip, take a few step back like I've been wildin' on the trap shit lately. Boss coming easy, feeling like I'm Jay-Z. I don't know why you niggas all hate me. I'm just working like you can't blame me. I was young boy spending on a daily. I was blessed just to make it home safe. Young boy short fuse, I was lazy. Smoking top notch gas, call a great tree. Like, fuck all that shit that you pop. I got knocked, that came home and was still at the top. You can't breathe, you can't talk, cause you're still in that box. That shit and I carry out limited shots. If they took my check, I've been itching the kill. I've been spending all day, all night in the bed. I've been duly no cap, so don't tell me to chill. Won't stop till they help with my pain, cause it's real. Like, from the city, but I fuck with the beatles. Smoking outside, cause I hit a shit legal. Fuck a 30, I just caught me an eagle. Been a demon, mama said I was evil. Run up on me, you get shot, no discussion. Now you dirty, cause you know you was bluffing. You get gritty, you get shots to your muffin. It look crazy, you might think it's the Russians. I'm not playing, cause it's everything acted. All my brothers will be ready for action. Getting money on the block, I be trapping. Still was making it to school, I was passing. I'm not playing, I'm not showing no mercy. Gotta shoot it so you know that I'm sturdy. Couple shots to that boy else jersey. Now he ran up in that face like he Kirby. Chocolate bitch, yeah, I call her my Hershey. She my rider and she came with a 30. Had to check her cause these hoes don't be worthy. Got that fatty and her body is curvy. All I'm nigga, yeah, I'm just trying to prosper. Know some killers that'll change up your roster. Boy, you pussy, I can tell by your posture. I'm a demon, so you gon' need a doctor. Way I'm feeling, man, I'm just trying to make it. I've been waiting, but bro, I'ma take it. Keep it going cause it's back to the basics. I'm not playing cause I know you gon' play this. Say you feel me, but I don't really think so. Coach your mother and that's Papa and Bingo. She was scary, so she ain't even blink. So then she started counting down until St.
Give me a little better, keep off your distance. Fly with the jet, get the up and the piston. You in the flip and the clutch for the instant. Checking your physical, but ain't no doubt visits. All time and I'm up for the drilling. Swell out your beats from the boy, you get with us. From BK to H, where we go clear. Got all the Billy's, Reggie's gon' remember. Kid back filling bullets December. I know the hills got the wood like it's summer. You alright? Meet the splitter. Shut off your back with the pieces I hit it. need no witness. I'm defenseless. Yo, Jet with the city, we in there. Roll gang got the bullets like business. Anywhere you perform, bet I've been there. I say, wait, gang, we performance suspended. NTT moving tactics, we in there. Cruise beats, homies with bullies, gon' spend it. Oh, you modern, not talking the wolf. All your life, and ain't taking no health care. Cut the package, not leaving no stuff in. Better place spot where you know where you stay at. Strike out with the homies, don't play that. I'm Boston Jets, cut dollar like Ajax. Gotta say that, we gon' spray that. Put you on T with the beam, got a straight facts. Yeah, that straight facts. Yeah, up and that, keep on your business. Leave me alone, put on box, get the mission. Help suspects and then fuck all the victims. Cartier jet with the fucking defective. That's tactic, that's tactic, that's tactic. Y'all better fucking tactic up.
Let's get it. Scout. You don't really need nobody.
Yo, what's the word, y'all? This your boy B Morgan, of course. Listen, y'all already know what time it is, and guess what? I'm here with Fessup Wit Peachez. I'm gonna need y'all to go follow. You feel me? Get into it, tap in. You already know. Wrong to shit.
What's around when nobody cares? Ain't nobody like me cause I'm real. Body nice when she shit like a pill. Let me know if you trying to stay with me before you disappear. And these streets gotta keep that thing on me. Just in case you're not clear. Boy, you're a demon, oh, he keep on staring. We feeling shots, that's the noise they keep on hearing.
Yo, this is Fessup Wit Peachez. You already know about the James in the building from New York.
What up, boy, making you? She ain't with me, that's still my battle. Pretty well like I see her Barbados. Play with me while you think I'm Play-Doh. Track star, why she wanna be late? Beauty is shiny, they ask for replay. Ain't gon' stop till they hate my name. Miss my crib, I put her on the chain. Want the money, I don't want the fame. No, I'm Bobby, she wanted my name. Should've asked her her name.
What's going on? This is your boy Ozzy Oz, aka Ozzy Hype. Fessup Wit Peachez. Make sure you subscribe to Peachez.
I keep up.